And we are live. Love saying that. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another live Q&A. Been a few weeks since I've done one on the normal Wednesday slot, but I'm excited here on the Film Stock channel. But I'm not doing this alone. I'm joined by two guests. Joining me, as always, on the Wednesday streams is Trevor over at Film Geeks. How you doing, Trevor?
Dude, I'm doing great. Thanks for having me. It's good to be back doing a stream. It's been a while, so I'm very excited to be back doing it.
It feels good to be back. As Tony Stark would say. But also joining me is Jaren from Jaren Talks Movies. How you doing today, Jaren?
Hey, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for having me on. I love doing these Q&As, so I'm excited to see what questions people have.
Yeah, and I actually forgot you've recently been cast as Batman in the upcoming Matt Reeves
film.
Yeah,
that's right. I have to make an announcement. I am Batman. Thanks for calling attention.
Well, you know, I'm honored. We're honored to be in the presence of that.
It's the least
you want to be called Batman, Mr. Batman, or Mr. Man, whatever you prefer. We'll call you that.
Actually, I am Vengeance.
Perfect.
Yeah, you can call me. Okay, you can call me Vengeance.
Sweet.
IAV.
But yeah, you guys can go ahead and start dropping your questions. Consider hitting the like button because why? It helps out the algorithm, supposedly, whatever that means. But I see we have Stranger Boy in here. What's going on? I remember that you were in the Hamilton watch along we did on Jaren's channel. Very
whole
faithful.
time.
Yeah. Stayed the whole time. So thank you for that. And the first question: favorite so stupid it's good movie. An example is Hot Rod. Jaren, do you have one that comes to mind immediately?
Hot Rod is one that comes to mind for me, but obviously, like, I love The Room. Like, that is my biggest guilty pleasure because it's probably the best unintentional comedy of all time. It is so stupid, but it's so good.
Should I give the people what they want, or maybe I'll save it for later?
Do it. I was waiting.
Do it. Got to take a sip of water.
Oh, God.
Trevor. All right. I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. All right. That's my go-to impression. But Trevor, do you have any? Do you have any that come to mind?
We were talking about this before the stream. X-Men Origins. Pretty sure that's people hate that movie. I dig that movie so much. And another one, Nacho Libre, is like technically a stupid movie. And Nacho, I love that. So stupid movie, but I enjoy it for sure.
And then bouncing off kind of the Nacho Libre vibe, one I have is Napoleon Dynamite because it's so stupid. The movie's incredibly dumb, but it's pretty good. It's not one I rewatch often, but the dance scene at the end is hilarious. And Uncle Rico, I could throw this pigskin a quarter mile, throw it over those mountains. He's just so funny.
It's definitely stupid.
Yeah, the nonsense that he's used. Stranger Boy also asks, which horror villain is your favorite? Chucky, Michael Myers, Ghostface, Leatherface, Freddy Krueger, Pinhead, or Billy from Saw, or Jason Voorhees?
Who you calling Pinhead? Sorry,
Trevor, do you have any?
I would say probably Billy from Saw because I'm a big Saw guy. So that or Michael Myers.
Jaren, do you have any?
Yeah, he took my top two. That'd be my two as well. I love Billy because he's just a mastermind. The way he thinks through everything, he's just brilliant. Even though he's so messed up. And then Michael Myers, obviously Halloween's my favorite horror movie, so gotta love Michael Myers.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm like misremembering something, but did they mean to say Billy from Scream, maybe? Or because I don't know. Is there a Billy in the Saw movies? Like I'm a big fan.
The puppet is named Billy.
Oh, the puppy's named Billy. The puppet is named Billy.
Yeah, the puppy
was literally the puppy.
Dog.
Yeah, the puppy. I can't speak today.
Okay,
guys.
then who's the guy who plays? Then I'm not even thinking about the right person.
I was thinking like Jigsaw from Saw. Like
Jigsaw.
That's
what I was thinking about. Yeah.
Okay, let's just look this up because maybe I'm mistaken. Let's just look it up. We have the internet.
Let's look it up.
Yeah, look up.
There is someone
in Saw.
Yes, there is someone named Billy in the movie Scream. I will not spoil the movie Scream, but he is a good character in that movie. But I would probably say as like as far as horror icons go. Okay, yeah. See, I didn't even know that for some reason, but that's a great.
It's weird. The puppet's named Billy, but whenever he came on screen, got on a little tricycle. God, that's terrifying, man.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's more like the iconography of that movie, but like I view Jigsaw as like the villain. So
yeah.
I'd probably say Michael Myers and Jigsaw for me. Number one superhero fan, thank you for joining and always supporting. It really does mean a lot. Favorite superhero team, mine is the Revengers. Trevor, do you have any that I'm assuming I know your answer, but I could be wrong?
I think the Avengers.
The Avengers?
I think the Avengers has to be. Maybe Suicide
Avengers
Squad
across the
too,
board. Is it the Avengers across the board, Jaren?
Well, yeah, either that or Sky High. You know, that whole team is pretty.
Yes,
That's a
they're
great
great.
team up.
We don't
What
sleep
is
on
the
Sky High.
Revengers? What is the Revengers though? I've never even
The
heard of that.
Revengers, it's what Thor calls them when they're in Thor Ragnarok, and he's like, "Who are you guys?" And he's like, "We're the Revengers." It's him, Valkyrie.
He says
and-
that?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, cool.
yeah. Oh,
Good to know.
fake fans over here, folks.
I didn't know.
We're being exposed today. Don't know anything
I'm
about
just-
Saw.
I'm
Don't
just
know.
playing.
No, yeah, I'd go with the Avengers, but I guess the Guardians of the Galaxy would be my runner-up, though.
Hey, that's a
Ooh,
good one.
Guardians
that's a
would be
good
my
one.
runner-up.
Justice League in the Snyder Cut trailer, at least, like they're starting to look like that's gonna be a really cool team up.
Yeah.
They haven't fought us, not us united. Come on, come on.
That was.
I
so
watched that
good.
trailer a lot too.
I can say
Sorry.
confidently you're more excited for that than me, but I'm not down on it. I just know that you're like a huge Justice League guy more so than I am.
Yeah, I really no lie, like how bad Justice League is. I think I love it. Like I have it on Steelbook. I just want to show the Steelbook, dude. The Steelbook is so sick.
It's
That
a
is a very
great
clean
steelbook.
steelbook.
It's a great
Yeah,
steelbook.
Yeah.
and it was like it was like the $35 one. You know, when I saw it, I was like, oh, I need that. And it's
Yeah.
bad. Don't get me wrong, but like I dig it, and I love Zack Snyder. Dude. I'm a big Zack Snyder fan, so I'm very excited. He's getting his version.
I haven't seen enough of his movies, truth be told, but I like this
Yeah.
question a lot. What's the coolest looking superhero suit you've ever seen? Jaren,
Ooh.
you have any?
Don't put me on the spot like that. Give me a second to think. Trevor,
All
go
right.
ahead.
Trevor, you go.
I gotta say maybe like the Iron Spider-Man suit in
That
Avengers
is a
Infinity
really,
War.
really good pick.
God,
A really good pick.
Dude, that is so good. Like when he gets like, he gets it in literally the movie. You know, like it like shoots up on him, and he's like, "Mr.
Yep.
Stark, smells like a new car in here."
Mhm.
Dude, so good.
I will be honest. When I saw Infinity War the first time, like one of the moments I freaked out the most at was when the legs come out. Like when he's when it goes. Then I went like that. I jumped. I was like, yes. I looked over at Cam and he was like, "You all right?" I was like, "Yeah." That was just epic. The suit is just so cool. But aside from that one, you know, I'd probably say like any Iron Man suit, which kind of leads into the next question. So I won't say which one's my favorite. But I love some
saw
Iron
that,
Man
so that's why I
suits.
was
And then
I was gonna hold off.
yeah. You have an answer, Jaren? You look like you might.
Kind of. Okay, this could change, but I really like Miles Morales' suit in
Oh yeah.
Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh!
I think it's so
Great.
clean. Like I like it way better than the Spider-Man, like the original Spider-Man suit. Also, like Ben Affleck's Batman suit, I've always loved.
Dude,
Those are
that's
just a
cool one.
couple
Great.
though. Yeah.
Both great. Well done.
Iron Man has some of the coolest suits, and the question here is favorite Iron Man suit. So because I said that I liked his suits a lot, I'll answer. And I think I might have to go with the Mark 1, which is like lame
I
almost.
knew it.
But I have the pop of it, like it's over on that shelf. The one he makes in the cave is just so sick. I have to go with that. But of course, I think it's the Mark 2 or 3. The Mark 3 is the one that he uses at the final fight in Iron Man, right? Like the one with the red, because isn't Mark 2 the straight up silver one that he test flies? I don't know. I could be wrong. But I'll go with anything from the first Iron Man. But Trevor, do you have any?
I don't know what suit number it's called, but like the suit in Infinity War with when he like basically all like the turrets come out and they shoot the laser at the big hammer dude, Thanos' kid. That's so. I was like, what the heck is that? He's like, it's nanotech. You like it? It's so sick, and how it heals him. You know, like when he gets his helmet ripped off, it comes back. Oh, it's so badass, dude. I love it.
Yeah, Jaren.
So I love the one in Infinity War, but I think my favorite is probably, honestly, I think this is an unpopular pick. The suit in Iron Man 2. You know when he's on the racetrack fighting Whiplash?
Mhm.
That one's
I was
like
about to
so
bring that one
clean.
up.
I don't know
That
what
is
it is
pretty
about
sick.
that suit, but I really like it.
I think that might be the coolest suit up. Besides, like the one in Infinity War where he
Yeah.
like touches his chest is cool, but like
Yeah.
the one where he like puts his arms down and like puts the suit, that's so cool. I love
Yeah,
that.
that is
Yeah.
sick.
I'm really excited for this question. Archer183 asks, how excited are you guys for the Batman? Let's let Batman himself answer it. Jaren, you go ahead and take the floor.
Vengeance. His name is Vengeance. Don't mess
Oh.
up.
My bad.
Not even included, like when you look at Avengers Endgame and all these other like monumental films that are coming out, I don't think I've ever been this excited for a movie just in my time as like being a huge movie fan.
Yeah.
My anticipation is through the roof for this film. I've been campaigning for Robert Pattinson since before he was cast. Like I said that, like, how cool is that? Because everybody calls him a terrible actor. So he starts off as a vampire, and then he's finally turning into the Bat himself.
Yep.
He's like making it known to everybody that he's great. I don't know. I think there's going to be something that's going to be really special about this movie. I'm so excited. I've watched that trailer more times than I'd like to admit. So, yeah, I'm very, very excited.
I share a lot of those same sentiments, but I'm excited to hear your thoughts, Trevor. You might have seen the trailer 10 or so times, probably, maybe more.
Maybe more. I watched it, I think, 3 or 4 times today. I can't get over it, dude. I mean, from the Batmobile, just how like sleek it looks. Like it just looks like a regular car with some dope attachments to it. The whole, obviously, the scene where he's whooping that dude, I'm vengeance, and like this is only, again, everyone says, but only 25% of the film. We got this great of a trailer, and I mean,
Incredible.
Paul Dano as the Riddler, man, it's gonna be magnificent. I can't wait. It's my most anticipated movie for the rest of this year. All of next year. Like you couldn't see another new movie this year, but I could see the Batman this instant, I think I would.
I'm probably in the same boat as you.
Not gonna
I'm
lie.
really, now that I have my tickets for Tenet though, like I'm really excited to see that one. So it might be Tenet or the Batman, but after Tenet comes out, the Batman's my most anticipated movie for the future slate. Like the trailer, my goodness, that's how you do a trailer. It's just so great. And it's gritty. It's like the Arkham games, which is like my favorite video games. That is what we're going to get, I think. And I cannot wait. So we're through the roof. Out of a scale of 1 to 10, way over 10. Like I can't wait. Let's see. God-awful TV show. Just a god-awful TV show. I got to think on that one for a second. If either of you get an answer, you can go ahead. But I'm just going to think because I'm trying to think.
I'll say one that came out this year. Space Force. You know, the one with Steve Carell.
Yeah.
I heard that was
Did you watch
awful.
that?
I watched it. Yeah, I didn't talk about it because there's nothing to talk about. It's horrendous. They had some sort of idea. I just felt like they totally ditched the idea that they started to go towards in the first episode, and it continued to get worse and boring and ill-conceived. I hated it so much.
I don't think I'll ever watch that show. And it's because the reviews were so bad. And no one said a good thing about it. And I'm the type of person that's like, I'm not going to devote my time to that. I have like other things to watch, other movies and TV shows to watch. So yeah. Trevor, do you have any that are just like awful TV shows you couldn't get through?
I'm just going to say this because my girlfriend watches this show every day. She's seen this show all the way through, I think 10 times. Grey's Anatomy. I think Grey's Anatomy's buns. And
awful.
I tell her that, oh my God, thank you. My girlfriend watches it every single night before we go to bed, anything. She's always watching it. And she's watched it, and like she watches the same show. Doesn't change it. It's either that or Criminal Minds. Dude, that's McDonald's of TV. It's everywhere. You can watch it anytime. And I cannot stand Grey's Anatomy, bro. It's buns.
I've seen probably one too many episodes of that. Like Cam went through a phase of watching that, and I'd be watching it. It's so dramatic for no reason. It's really hard to get through.
Yeah, no, it's bad.
But a god-awful TV show. I'm really struggling with this one, so I'm just going to go with like this show with Ken Jeong. It was called like Dr. Ken, and I watched the first episode. I think the show got canceled after like 8. Came on CBS. What a
out of the
disaster.
blue.
Yeah,
I did not expect that.
I wasn't expecting that at all.
Network television, yeah. Did any of y'all watch the Arrowverse? I do not.
Nope, I haven't.
Jaren,
Yeah, I watched the first 3 seasons of The Flash. It was not bad, but then after that, it kind of went downhill. Same thing for Arrow. All the other ones didn't really care about. Yeah, I don't watch any of it now though. But I guess for favorite, I guess I'd have to go with The Flash. But I could really care less either way.
Yeah, I don't really watch them, so it looks like Jaren's the only one who does or has. So there's the answer to that superhero fan. Thank you for submitting another question. Stranger Boy asks, best duo, Chris Farley and David Spade, Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly, Drake and Josh, or Keenan and Kel. As hot of a take as this is, I'm going Drake and Josh. Hug me, brother. I gotta go with that. It's just, you can't. That show is elite. That might be the greatest television show of all time. It is? Okay.
Yeah.
Trevor, what about you?
Come on,
clean sweep. Come on.
I don't get me wrong, I love Drake and Josh, but like Step Brothers, Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly, Talladega Nights, shake and bake. Come on, baby. That's the best.
I know. And Step Brothers too.
Is this a hot take to say that I like Talladega Nights more than Step Brothers?
Yep.
I think it's a little hot, a little toasty.
I don't like Step Brothers.
That's a hot take.
That is a hot
Yeah.
Yeah, Jaren, we're just gonna end the friendship right there. Bon voyage.
Okay.
All
Good
good.
to see you.
That's like one of Trevor's favorite movies. It's
It's one of my favorites of all time. Top 10. It's the oh my god, I can do.
I'm sorry. I tried to love it. I wanted to so bad.
Wow.
I know, Jaren, you're really breaking my heart. You don't like the Lord of the Rings movies either, man. I mean,
I'm sorry, man.
dude,
You just
breaking my
have
heart.
bad taste. I mean, we don't have the same taste.
Wow. All right,
Yours is
last
getting
time I'm
heated.
nice to you, big guy.
Yeah, Drake and Josh are elite for the theme song alone. I mean, come on, the way they interact in that when they clink their what is it, Dr. Fizz and the root beer, I think.
Yep.
And then they
Yeah.
just sit back in their beach chairs. Can't beat that.
Yep.
Number one superhero fan, god awful movie. Trevor, probably one or two this year, right? I mean,
Oh my god. Artemis Fowl. That's an easy one. I'm gonna go 365 DNI.
more power to
sex
you
movie?
for watching that.
Talk
Yeah,
about
I did
sex,
watch
dude. Oh my god. And my girlfriend's mom watched it and she was talking to me about it. She was like, that was like really graphic. Like there was some like the sex scenes in there is like not okay to like show. It's like I'm not watching porn. I'm watching a movie.
Yeah.
And like there's a scene on the airplane towards the beginning. Dude, I was like, oh my god, I couldn't believe they're showing it. It was bad.
Yeah, I'll never
It was
watch that.
so-
movie.
Did you watch it, Jaren?
No, I didn't, but I thought it was funny because you guys know Austin Burke, obviously. His most popular video on his channel, still to this day, is the 365 DNI review, and then also
Wow.
the 365 DNI ending explained.
The ending was
found that
so confusing too.
That
I
is
thought that was so
wild
funny.
to me.
Out of all the things,
Yeah, I mean, like everyone was posting, but even Elliot from Movie Files, his review got like 50K views or something, maybe more.
I think Jared Buckendahl got like 100,000. I think.
it's from
Dude.
It's like a foreign movie, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Hey, they speak English, but it's weird. It's like both.
Yeah.
It's like they speak.
It's probably
Polish,
all viewers
English.
from another
English.
country.
I think. Well, it went number 1 on trending for like 2 weeks on Netflix. Like it was up there, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch this because I just wanted to see. And I was like,
That's so weird.
it was like so bad you couldn't stop watching. You know, you're like,
yeah,
I need to turn this off, but I'm like glued to the TV. It was,
Yeah.
This guy says this line all
Jeez,
the time.
you pervert.
Are
I'm
you?
kidding.
Dang, Jaren, God.
You know, that reminded me of "Get out of here, you nose little pervert! I'm gonna slap you silly." It's from Home Alone or Home Alone 2, the beginning when his uncle and he gets the recording. That's so off topic, but god awful movie is the 2016 Suicide Squad. Number one superhero fan asks, rank these: Star Wars, MCU, Lord of the Rings. Jaren, I'll let you go first.
Okay, I'm gonna say MCU, Star Wars, The Lord of the Rings. I'm sorry, Trevor.
Okay.
Now we're not friends
Trevor.
anymore, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay, all
Trevor.
right, then I'm good.
MCU, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars.
Okay, we all have different rankings. I'm going Star Wars, MCU, Lord of the Rings. So
Wow.
two Lord of the Rings at the bottom. So I mean, my rewatch could change that, but who knows if I ever will.
No,
Every time
it won't. Star Wars is like your favorite movie ever, so it won't.
No, I was saying like if Lord of the Rings could pass the MCU, maybe, but if I don't even know if I'll ever rewatch Lord of the Rings. Every time someone drops a Lord of the Rings video, I'm like, still haven't rewatched it, and that happens every single time.
Yep.
Number one superhero fan, favorite summer activity. Mine is movie theater and water park. Trevor, you're out in Cali. What do you do in the summer? What's your favorite summer activity?
Frick, dude, it's 110 degrees here in the summer, so I go to the movie theater if it's open. If not, freaking watch a movie at home. That's about it.
Jaren, what about you? I know you're in Georgia as well, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, normally during the summer I see movies, but then also like I play basketball with my friends a lot. Like I try to go to the open gyms and like play pickup games. Also, I'm trying to think. Yeah, those are the two main things. I really don't do a ton.
I like to go on like road trips, whether that's down to my grandpa's house or Disney. That's a fun summer activity, like a theme
Disney's
park.
the best.
Like a theme
I've
park,
never
I'd go with
been there.
that. Oh man, you got to go one day.
I don't
Got to
know.
go one day. Nerdy Films in here. What's up, Nerdy Films? He's his
Nerdy
favorite
Films.
Superman film. Real quick, I'll answer. Man of Steel. It's actually the only, I guess BVS would count, but I haven't seen Returns and I haven't seen the Christopher Reeve Superman movies. But Jaren, what about you?
I've seen them all, but my favorite is also Man of Steel.
Okay, you've seen like all four of like the Superman movies from like the 70s and 80s.
Yeah,
Wow,
they're
that's
actually
great.
not bad. Some of them age pretty bad, I guess.
Yeah.
The effects aren't the greatest. The fourth one is like one of the worst movies ever made. So stay away from that one. But all the other ones are really good.
Yeah, Quest for Peace, isn't that what it's called? I
Yep.
think. Yeah, I'll never watch that movie. And Trevor, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's Man of Steel. Is it?
Next question. Yeah, you got it.
I knew. Yeah, I know you love that movie. So
I love it.
Michael B. Jordan or Tom Holland? Trevor. It's tough.
I'm a Tom Holland lover, but I think Michael B. Jordan has shown us more range, been in the game a little bit longer. But like, if you watch, I don't know if you guys seen That Awkward Moment with Michael B. Jordan, Miles Teller, Zac Efron. It's like a bromantic comedy, very good. But Michael B. Jordan in Just Mercy is great. In Creed, he's obviously great. As Killmonger, he's obviously great. But I like Tom Holland better. But I think Michael B. Jordan might have more range.
Jaren, what about you?
I will pick Michael B. Jordan because he has more range. Because like Creed, Fruitvale Station, Just Mercy, all the films I've seen him in, I really, really enjoy. I think he's probably just the more versatile actor.
I'm going with Michael B. Jordan as well because he does have like more of a diverse resume. I love Tom Holland as Spider-Man and as Ian Barley and Onward, but other than that, don't know if I've even seen him in anything. Truth be told, I don't think I have.
He's he's in that movie The Devil All the Time coming out in a couple weeks.
Yeah, and that movie I am excited for.
That movie,
but it doesn't look great, but I'm excited for it.
The trailer's underwhelming.
Thank you. That's exactly what I was about to say. I was like, why is everyone hyped about this?
I'm still looking forward to it, but I don't think the trailer is great.
Yeah, I'm
not
sure
at all.
It'll be good, but like,
give it to
Tom
still
Holland
excited
for being British, and then he has like a Southern accent. Has a little Southern drawl in this film. Like that's got to be hard to do. Like be convincing, So give it to him there. He was in Tom Holland's in Spies in Disguise. Fantastic movie from last year.
That's right.
I need to see that one. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, fantastic. I love that movie.
If I skip any questions, guys, it's because I've already answered it or something super similar. So, let's try and get some unique questions because we don't get like food questions really, and I like to talk about food or like music, like anything. It can really be anything. Let's see. Favorite MCU poster. There's so many great ones, but I'll let you go first if you have one, Jaren. Put you on the spot.
I think I don't know. I gotta go with Endgame. I really love that poster.
Me too.
Sadly, like my favorite superhero, I feel like he's had the worst treatment when it comes to posters. Like he has some of the worst. I'm trying to think. All the other ones are pretty good. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just the one. The Endgame one is the one that stands out to me the most.
Endgame and Infinity War for me.
Yeah.
They complement each other really well, so I'll go with those. But outside of those, maybe Guardians 1 or Ragnarok.
That's a good one
those are
too. Yeah,
colorful posters. Trevor, what's your favorite MCU poster?
I'll go different. I'll go Civil War. I think that one's badass.
It's a great one.
That's really cool. Yeah.
Stranger Boy, favorite sports comedy film. He loves Dodgeball, which is really fun.
Oh, that's a great sports comedy, dude. That's a great.
I don't like it.
Really?
Shocker.
I'm sorry. I really wanted to
today.
Again.
Hot takes today, yeah. You have any that come to mind though, Jaren? Besides
sports
Dodgeball?
Comedy. Trying to think. Y'all can go first. I gotta look up some because I'm kind of blanking on sports comedies.
Benchwarmers.
I'll go Benchwarmers. Okay, I'll go Talladega Nights. It's a sport. NASCAR is a sport, baby.
That's it. Yeah. Then. Yep, that's right. I always
or Happy Gilmore because I relate to him.
Ooh.
He just gets so mad. He's just cussing.
I may have to go with that one.
You should watch me play Wii Golf. That's what I do.
So I looked up sports comedies and I, Tonya came up. I don't think that's a comedy. It's like a dark comedy.
Yeah, kind of dark comedy.
I would not go.
Fantastic though. God,
it is good. Though. I would say, I'd have to go with Happy Gilmore as well.
Yeah. Well, there you have it, folks. Rank these 4 Snyder movies: Sucker Punch, Owls of Ga'Hoole, 300, Dawn of the Dead. Haven't seen a single one of them. Have any of you gents seen all those movies?
I've only seen 300. That's crazy. I didn't even know about those. He made those.
I've only seen 300 and Dawn of the Dead. I guess to rank them, I prefer Dawn of the Dead just because I'm a big horror guy. I'm not really into the genre. What would you call that genre that's 300? Like that type of movie?
Like a swords and sandals type movie, kind of.
Yeah, I'm not really into those that much, but it was good. But yeah.
I've only seen Man of Steel and BVS, and Justice League is not really his movie. So those are the only ones I've seen from him. Real quick, we have 13 people in here, so thank you if you're in here. Consider hitting the like button and drop your questions down below. We actually have 14 now, so thank you. And hit the like button. It might help out the algorithm. And ask some unique questions. They don't have to be movie related. We like to talk all things because it's fun. Nerdy films. Favorite film from the 90s. Whew, that's a fantastic decade.
That's a
Trevor,
lot.
I'm putting you on the spot, man.
movies. Fight Club
Okay, that's
or
a good
Forrest
one.
Gump or Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump's a good one. I think I know that 1994 has some of the best films ever. You have Shawshank, Pulp Fiction, and Forrest Gump, and The Lion King. So like, it's kind of hard to beat that. But Braveheart came out in '95. I like that one. So I could sit here and list every '90s movie. I'll settle with like Forrest Gump or Pulp Fiction. Be basic. Do you have any, Jaren?
Like you mentioned, 1994. So Shawshank, that's my favorite movie of all time. Pulp Fiction is my second favorite movie of all time. Lion King is my favorite comedy of all. Or not, did I say comedy? Animated film of all time. But yeah, it's Shawshank.
Actually, I just thought of one. I knew this was going to happen. Boogie Nights that I recently watched. I loved that movie. It's Paul Thomas Anderson. You've seen it?
You gave it 5 stars, right?
I did give it 5 stars. It's probably going to be one of my favorite movies in about a year from now. Like, I don't want to jump the gun. Like, I want to watch it a few more times, but it's one of the best films I've ever seen. Like, insanely good. Like, I think you need to watch that one, Trevor. I think you'd like it.
I know. I wrote it down. I got to watch it.
Yeah. Let's see. Film fan Zach. New here, fan of Jaren. Love the new background, bro. Yeah. Well, there you go, Jaren. I dig that too, man. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
With the green screen. Pretty cool.
I'm testing things out. I'm not even sure if I don't know what I'm doing yet. I still got to figure things out, but
yeah, that's what it's for, right? Just test new things. Are those Funko Pops? Like, if you edited those in, that's extremely impressive. Or do you actually?
Yeah, I edited those in.
Either way, that's pretty awesome. Yeah,
but I did recently take a picture of my Funko Pops behind the green or in front of the green screen, so I'm hoping to kind of Photoshop them out and then place them on my background. So I've got real Funkos on a digital background. I don't know. I'm trying to play around with it, make it pretty cool.
Awesome. Let's see. Favorite childhood snack? I like that question a lot. Real quick, I'm sure I'll think of more. One I used to eat, they're called Grips. They come in these little packs, and they're mini Cheez-Its and mini Chips Ahoy cookies. Those were really good. But I also loved the Ritz sandwich crackers that would be cheese or peanut butter, and they had a s'mores one. That was elite. Trevor, do you have any favorite childhood snacks, or did you just eat carrots and ranch?
Yeah, that's all I did. Carrots and ranch, apples and peanut butter.
Yeah, that's a great one though.
Yeah, that's great. They're the cookies, the animal cookies with the frosting and the sprinkles on them. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
I never ate them a lot, but my friends would always have them, and I would be oh my god, these are amazing because they were so good, good.
Jaren, what about you?
For me, I was gonna say those, but then also fudge stripes, and then those cookies that are square, and they have the different layers and cream in between.
I can't think of it off the top of my head.
I don't know those,
but I bet they're pretty good.
They're good. I'm sure you've had them before too. They're kind of
are they Milanos? Milanos?
Yes,
those are good with chocolate in the middle sometimes.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yep. A lot of great childhood snacks. Nerdy Film says, what's your favorite Blu-ray you own? I'll go real quick. I always say this, but the La La Land Steelbook's beautiful. It's white and it has some blue on. I'll pull it out real quick if one of y'all wants to share. Trevor, do you have one?
My favorite movie of all time. It's on 4K, so does that count or no?
Yep, counts for me.
Then I have to toss this guy on there, dude. I love Avengers Infinity War. I've seen it about 50 times. One of my favorite movies of all time. If not my favorite.
There's that. I love it.
Yeah.
Love the Steelbook.
So nice.
You have any, Jaren?
So I don't even own my favorite movie yet. I need to get Shawshank on Blu-ray. It's just always sold out wherever I look. But I guess my favorite one that I have in my collection is that I think I showed you guys at one point the Invisible Man Steelbook I have. I don't have it near me right now, but it's
you showed me that once.
Black
it was
and
awesome.
white and like art print. Yeah. It's really, really cool looking.
That is dope.
Yeah. That is very cool. Favorite Marvel movie other than Infinity War and Endgame? Iron Man for me. Trevor, what about you?
Civil War.
Okay. And Jaren?
I'd have to say Guardians of the Galaxy.
It's a good one.
It's a great pick. Least favorite or overhyped Disney movie from Isla Turner, I believe.
Isla, yeah.
Trevor, you have any?
Pixar. I just can't get into Inside Out.
I thought you were going to say something else.
What?
I thought you were going to say Wall-E because I think that's
Wall-E.
Out the wazoo.
Wall-E. There's a loved hatred for it nowadays. I don't understand Wall-E at all. But Wall-E is an overhyped Disney movie, but Inside Out is lower tier Pixar for me.
That's a very hot take in the community.
It is very hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not like in Lord of the Rings, but that's a topic for another time.
Do you have any that come to mind, Jaren, or Wally across the board?
Overhyped, I'd say Wally, but least favorite Disney movie, I'd say Dumbo. I've never gotten into that story at all. I'm not talking about just like the live action, but the original even. I've just never been a fan of it.
Yeah, I've never seen that actually. I've never seen Dumbo at all, which is crazy.
Yeah, you're not missing much with Dumbo.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't even think of any that I don't really like. What is it? Cinderella is kind of boring. Like, it's unfortunate. I watched it recently. Have any of you guys seen the original? Have you guys seen the Lego movies? I haven't seen any of them.
I've seen the first one. I really like the first one. It's really good.
And Jaren, have you seen them?
I've only seen Lego movie and Lego Batman movie. I guess I prefer the Lego Batman movie over the original, but they're both really good.
Cool. I want to watch the first one. I know it has Chris Pratt in it, and I think he's like the main character in both, but I've seen like parts of that. Okay, cool. Isla Turner says, rate both MJ's and both Gwen's favorite to least favorite. Jaren, you're the bigger Spider-Man person, so you can take this one first.
Okay, so when she says Gwen's, is she talking about from Into the Spider-Verse?
I'm thinking Spider-Man 3, or she could be, because there is one in Spider-Man 3.
Both Gwen's.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Maybe we could just do live action.
Live action? Okay, so Gwen's definitely, what's her name? Emma Stone over Bryce Dallas Howard. I did not like Bryce Dallas Howard
agree.
in that movie at all. And then MJ's, I definitely like Kirsten Dunst over the one that we got in Homecoming. Or no, not Home. Yeah, Homecoming and Far From Home.
Yeah. Trevor, how do you feel? Same way? Different?
I like Zendaya better than the original. Okay. That was the one thing that lacks for me. As a kid, I remember loving MJ from the original Raimi trilogy. But like when I rewatched them, that was like probably one of my least favorite things was the portrayal of MJ.
Yeah.
I'd prefer probably right now. It's hard to say. I want to see one more movie with Zendaya, but I think I prefer Kirsten Dunst now, even though she's a little irritating. And then I greatly prefer Emma Stone. Greatly. Like, she's awesome. Cinema Fella says, "Good day, mates. Glad to see you." That Psycho viewer says, "Step Brothers is god awful, so you're not alone, Jaren."
I don't think it's god awful. It's just not for me.
Ben Shirty says, "Will Scarlet Witch be a villain or hero in Phase 4?" Trevor, do you have any thoughts on this?
I think it's confirmed she's the villain, one of the villains in Doctor Strange 2, right?
Really? I didn't know this.
I didn't know that either.
Oh, I thought that's what the talk was, that she was definitely going to be a villain in the Multiverse of Madness.
That'd be very interesting.
I thought that was. Oh, maybe I'm mistaken, but I thought that's what I heard.
I could see it because she's probably going to lose her mind in the TV show, and that will lead into the movie.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think she still has like the hero in her. She might be like a villain for part of it, but I think she's still a hero at heart. It'll be interesting. I know they have a plan, and I'm excited to see what they do with it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Danny K reviews a classic movie you haven't seen yet. There's a lot. There's actually 100 at the beginning of the year. A lot of them were classics. I've started to watch more of those movies, but like a classic I haven't seen is like Raging Bull. It's a Scorsese movie. I think 1980. I want to say that's a classic that De Niro won Best Actor. I haven't seen that yet. But Jaren, do you have any classics you haven't seen?
I guess
there's a lot more than just that, by the way.
Yeah, there is a ton for me as well. But I guess off the top of my head, I'd have to go with the Godfather trilogy. I haven't seen any of those movies.
Okay,
that was my choice as well.
All right. Well, I've seen the first two, and I think they are fantastic movies. So
yeah,
I'm gonna rewatch them soon. And they're really good. I need to watch the third one still. This is a speed round question: Darth Vader or Joker? Darth Vader.
Vader.
Trevor.
Joker.
Joker for you, Jaren. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Who would win, Scarlet Witch or Rey? Me and my friends always fight about this. I'm Scarlet Witch. What do you guys think? We need to settle this once and for all. I think that Rey would win, and she would literally just force choke her, and that would be the end of that. Does anyone disagree?
Yeah, I think Scarlet Witch would win.
I do too.
Yeah, I think Scarlet Witch would. I honestly didn't think it was even a competition. Like, I think Scarlet Witch would just like pick her up with her powers and rip her in half.
Right.
People just like always ask me like Star Wars or superheroes, and I'm just like, well, they have like if you have the Force, like you can literally just shut them down. That's just my opinion. I've never really dug that deep into it.
Yeah.
But it would be a good
I don't
fight,
know.
I guess.
Yeah.
Scarlet Witch could definitely win if she caught her off guard. Let's see. Are you planning on getting the new Avengers game? I am not.
No.
I don't know. It doesn't look that good. But the new Justice League Suicide Squad game
That looks dope.
amazing. Oh
It's
my
like a
god, it looks
continuation
good.
of the Arkham games, right?
Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah, so I am beyond pumped for that.
Yeah. Awesome. And I'm excited for the Miles Morales game as well, of course.
Oh, yeah,
I might
that
have to
too.
get a PS5 for that. I had a PS4, got an Xbox One recently, and I might have to go back to PlayStation. So
Yeah.
Ryan from Nerdy Blurb's in here. He says, you
Nerdy
guys are the
Blurb.
bomb sauce. Actually
love Ryan.
recorded a collab with him. He's the man. He's the man. And he says, favorite Guy Ritchie movie? Go. Trevor, go first.
The Gentleman. Favorite
I
movie
knew
of
you
the
were
year.
going to say that.
A favorite movie of the
Yeah.
year. I
Mhm.
really like Guy Ritchie. A close-up runner-up is Snatch. Fan-freaking-tastic movie. God, it's so good. Brad Pitt is phenomenal.
Jaren, have you seen many Guy Ritchie movies?
Yeah, I've seen, I think, almost all of his stuff. I think there's a couple of films I haven't seen, but my favorite is Snatch, but close behind is The Gentleman. I think The Gentleman is the best that he's done since Snatch.
Yeah, 100%. And Snatch, I watched Snatch for the first time this year, and
Yeah.
Snatch just seemed a little bit dated because it is like 20 years old.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
that's why I think I enjoyed The Gentleman so much more. But like, this is the Guy Ritchie we need. These gangster type films. God, he's good.
It's so good.
good.
Yeah.
I'm actually going with Sherlock Holmes: A Game of Shadows, the second Sherlock Holmes film. That's such
How
an
many
outside the box
Guy
answer.
Ritchie movies have you actually seen, though?
I've seen the Sherlock Holmes films, Man from U.N.C.L.E., The Gentleman, and I think that's it. I haven't seen Snatch or Lock, Stock, and Loaded Barrel or whatever.
Oh,
You see Aladdin?
Yeah, I haven't seen Aladdin,
Oh,
Oh wow, Aladdin's pretty
Not
good.
bad,
You did a good
not
job with
bad.
that. Yeah,
but
I was
I've
surprised how
seen
much I liked it.
4, and I really like the Sherlock Holmes movies. I can't wait for the third one. I think that a lot of people, I guess, aren't drawn to them, but I enjoy them a lot.
Yeah, I think they're good.
Yeah, Xbox or PS4? I've had both, and that's a tough question, but I might have to lean towards PS4 for the exclusives. Jaren?
So I've only had an Xbox. I didn't ever have a PS4, but I plan on getting the PS5 just because the exclusives seem better. Just because like Spider-Man, I've always wanted to play that game, never been able to.
Yeah.
So but right now, I guess I have to say Xbox, but my opinion could change.
Yeah. Trevor, are you there? All right. Well, let's see. Alex Leyba is in here. Does anyone else know who Alex Leyba is? That's a pretty
Alex
big deal.
Leyba, that's awesome, actually.
That is crazy. Like, I watched Alex Leyba videos for like years. Like one of the OG like goats in the community.
Oh my
He does like
gosh,
the
what's up,
funny.
man?
He does like the funniest Blu-ray videos, and like I've actually watched his stuff with like Paul and like Dalton and all those different people.
Yeah.
Like Eric. This
He
is
gets
funny.
crapped
like
on
that's
by all of his
hilarious.
friends. Oh my
I know.
gosh.
Do you
His stuff
remember
is so comedic.
Josh? Was it Cinecreep? He did
Yeah.
stuff with him way back in the day. I watched all these people, so like this is crazy. And I
still
see his
remember
profile
vlog,
pictures
yeah,
with
when he met William Friedkin. Yeah, I remember that.
That's
legendary. Absolutely legendary that he's in here. So good to see you, man. Thank you for joining. That's like
Yeah,
pretty
what's
cool. It's like that's awesome. Nerdy Blurb TV Ryan says thoughts on Holland and the Uncharted prequel movie. I personally think that I wish they were doing like a current day Uncharted movie, like the time period the games are set in. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not like anti it. I just think that I don't know if he fits the role. If you've played Uncharted 3 when he's a younger kid, I can see Tom Holland vibes there. So if that's what they're going for, I think it'll work. But Trevor, do you have any thoughts on it?
Yeah, I never played the Uncharted games, so I don't have too much to say. Whenever it does come out, I know it's been like production hell, so whenever it does come out, I'll definitely see it.
Yeah. Jaren?
Yeah, like I said, I've never had a PlayStation, so I wasn't able to play the games. But I mean, I hope he does well. I hope it turns out good. I'll see it when it comes out, but I don't have too many thoughts on it as of right now.
Yep. Spies in Disguise or Onward? I'm going Onward because I have not seen Spies in Disguise. Trevor, what about you?
You know, I love me some Onward, but Spies in Disguise is my favorite animated movie of last year. I'm gonna go Spies in
Wow.
Disguise.
Okay. And Jaren?
I'd have to go with Onward as well. It's just very, very, very relatable for me.
Yeah.
I really, really enjoyed it.
No, don't get me wrong. I love Onward. Like I cried in a theater. Like I loved it.
I've cried every time I've seen it. Like it gets me at the end. I don't care. It
I
does.
need to buy it. I don't own it.
Yeah, it doesn't have a slipcover, which irritates the crap out of me because all my other
Oh, it
Pixar movies
doesn't?
do. No, it's so irritating.
Stupid.
I should have got the Steelbook, honestly.
Yeah.
So that they
Do you
would
guys
match.
have the Steelbook at your Best Buy? Because I don't, and it's
I haven't been to
freaking
Best Buy in ages. I don't know.
Steelbook for Onward? I think they had one, but it was like sold out so fast. I don't even know if anyone even got one.
They didn't even have them here in Sacramento. Like I go there and like they have the non-slipcover. I'm like, you can have the same thing, just like put a slipcover on it. It looks nice. It's stupid.
Yeah.
They're probably extremely limited.
They might like, especially because of like the pandemic and stuff. They might not have made as many or something.
My Best Buy has a freaking ton
of Onward Steelbooks.
No, oh, sorry, I meant Onward regular Blu-rays.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I was like,
yeah.
Deep into the film score, favorite ice cream. I love this question because ice cream is like my favorite dessert. I get ice cream probably too much. But Jaren, do you have any favorites?
Okay, my top 2: cookies and cream and mint chocolate chip.
Oh, well done, son. Those are good.
Thank you.
Trevor, you have any hot takes with ice cream flavors?
No, but I'm gonna talk Cold Stone because I love me some Cold Stone. And from
Cold
there,
Stone is so good.
I get cake batter ice cream with graham cracker crumbs mixed in. Oh my god, chef's kiss! It is the bomb. I got like for a while. I was like 3-4 times a week. I was getting that from Cold Stone. I was like, I gotta cool it because these are like a lot of calories.
Yeah. For me, I have to go with flavor from Brewster's because Brewster's is elite to me. Chocolate peanut butter with Buckeyes. It's phenomenal. Yeah. Also, the cotton candy explosion from there is good. It's really good.
That's my favorite at Brewster's. Yeah.
Yes, Brewster's is so good. I don't think they have it out in California.
I was gonna ask you, do they sing to you every time you order too?
Not me, no.
Yeah, mine, they always sing to me. And it's like,
really?
Dude, I feel so sorry because you can tell they do not want to sing. They don't have pretty voices. They're just these dudes that are like,
so they're like me.
I feel so bad for them.
Yeah, that's never happened to me, but that's funny. And then like of the basic flavors, cookies and cream and chocolate chip cookie dough, cannot beat them.
So good. Cookie dough ice cream is elite.
Oh my gosh, cookie dough in general. I could eat it out of. I do eat it.
Spoonfuls of it, dude. I don't care.
Yeah. Ryan says thoughts on Taylor Swift's new album. I know Trev ain't a fan, or was I? I haven't heard any of it, so I don't know.
Folklore is called, I believe.
Folklore.
No, I don't listen to her ever. So,
bro, I'm a T Swift fan. I love Taylor Swift. Best concert I've ever been to in my life, and no one will top her. She had like a 10-minute fireworks show in the middle of her concert. It was insane. But I love dope. Her album Reputation was my favorite album she ever did. The one she did last year, Lover, I think it was called. Not bad. And Folklore, I'm not trying to lie, dude. It's buns. Like, it is not good at all. I don't like it at all. I didn't find one song I liked.
I did listen to her older stuff, like was it 1989 and like Red? I think those were pretty good albums.
Great albums.
Those
are great.
Those were fire back in like middle school and like high school. Yeah. I actually did like them. Like they were pretty good, but I haven't listened to her new stuff. Like, what's that song called? Like, Look What You Made Me Do. That was trash.
Oh my gosh!
Nah, if you listen to the whole album, it is fire.
Who knows?
That's my best album ever. Do you like it, Jaren? Okay.
You don't like her music, Jaren?
Okay, so I really can't stand her at all, like as a person or her music. The only album I like from her is the Red album. Like Everything Has Changed is my favorite song from her. All of her previous albums that she's come out with in the past couple of years, they're garbage to me. But then her newest album is flaming garbage to me. So that's my input.
Here you go, folks.
Owen Wilson. Wow. Certain Vids, what's going on, man? Glad to see you in here. I dig the new logo, by the way. I told you that on Instagram.
Yeah.
It looks very, very good. The Spidey colors suits your channel perfectly, man.
Very well.
He says, yo, worst criticism of a good movie you've ever heard. This may or may not be related to a project I'm working on. Worst criticism of good movie. Well, I think Endgame's a great movie. And criticism I've heard that I highly disagree with is that Cap's ending is awful because it is disrespectful to Peggy because she had a life of her own and all this nonsense, and it gets all convoluted. People like really dig too deep into that. I think that Steve's ending's about Steve. He has a relationship with Peggy. It's fulfilled. He goes from being selfless to selfish, the antithesis of Iron Man's arc. So I think that it ends beautifully. People critique that, and I strongly disagree. But do you have any Trevor worst criticism of a good movie?
Yeah,
that you've heard.
I'll go Endgame as well. I've heard people aren't a fan of the Thor Bowski, whole trend they did. I thought that was my favorite part of Endgame was Fat Thor. And I've heard people like talk about that was more of a gimmick and a joke. And I was like, I don't necessarily agree. Yes, he's funny. It's Thor Ragnarok. He's very funny. Thor has always been kind of a funny character. But like getting fat and like he went through mad depression after like he didn't do what he was set out to do. So that's what I took it as rather than it was just a gimmick. So I never understood that critique.
And Jaren, what about you? And do you have any from a different movie maybe?
I didn't know like any off the top of my head, so I just looked up. You know, you can go to Letterboxd and find a movie, and then like search like the lowest ranked reviews. So I just went on here and I looked for my favorite movie of all time, Shawshank. And here's one: absolute drudgery, the most mediocre and lukewarm film perhaps ever made that has somehow managed to garner tons of undeserved acclaim and attention. And then it also says, no one ever got shanked, and where was the redemption?
There you have it, certain.
I'll give you that.
What's worse, Suicide Squad or Justice League? Also from certain. Suicide Squad, and it's not even close. Trevor, what do you think?
I enjoy them both, but Suicide Squad.
And same, Jaren.
Yeah, I agree.
Eddie S, what's going on, man?
Eddie's
going, man.
Love
it. Oh, yeah, love to see your name in the comments and on videos and in these chats. It really does mean a lot. Ulrich Entertainment. I always say Ulrich. It's Ulrich, I think. I apologize. Or Ulrich. I don't know. Favorite film from the 50s? That's a good question. Off the top of my head, very basic answer is 12 Angry Men, but On the Waterfront is another awesome one. Marlon Brando. One of his best performances, might be better than The Godfather, honestly, and it won Best Picture. Directed by Elia Kazan. Jaren, have you seen any 50s movies? I think you've seen 12 Angry Men, maybe. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I haven't seen that one. It's on my list. I haven't seen that one or On the Waterfront. I'm actually looking, and there's not really. I don't think I've actually seen a lot from the 50s.
Okay.
So I don't really have a pick.
Yeah.
Another one I'd say is there's a gnat in my room. Is Rear Window. Rear Window is a good one.
Oh, that's from the 50s? Yeah, then definitely that.
Yeah, Rear Window is awesome.
Love Hitchcock.
It's so good. Yeah. Let's see. If you could be any superhero for a day, who would it be? Doctor Strange for me. I could go wherever I want in the world. It's really simple. Trevor?
I don't know. That's tough. That's really tough. Probably Iron Man, because I always want to be Tony Stark. Live his lavish lifestyle. That'd be so sick.
And Jaren?
Yeah, if you pull out my name tags again, you would see I am Batman. That's what I would
There you have it, folks. Ryan from Nerdy Blurb says, thoughts on aliens. Are they real?
Absolutely.
Okay, and Jaren?
Yeah, I love all my Canadian friends.
On a serious note, I don't know. That's too mind-bending of a question for me. Maybe there might be something out there, but I don't know if there's like the xenomorphs might not be out there. But that's something I could dive into another time.
Ryan has a podcast. Plug for Ryan. He has podcasts talking about all that stuff. So check it out. I love Ryan. He's a dope dude, and I think aliens are real.
Best editor. He might be the best editor, and I view Jaren as his pupil almost. I feel like Jaren will reach the heights.
He is way above me. He is so good, and I don't know what his job is, but it's like he works on that stuff for a living. He's just so.
He's a editor and filmographer for a company. Yeah,
that makes so much sense. Yeah,
he's the GOAT. I mean, gotta love the guy. He's a grinder.
Yep.
Let's see. Thoughts on 12 Angry Men? Love it. I think it's a movie everyone should see. One of the best one location films ever. I know you two haven't seen it, but highly recommend it. Have you seen Exodus? No. Have you guys?
Nope.
Would you like to see a food contest film? Sure, why not? A hot dog eating contest sports comedy.
They need to make one on Joey Chestnut.
Thank you. About to say that.
And you know who they should cast as Joey Chestnut? I don't know.
I think
John C. Reilly, Will Ferrell.
John Cena should play the part, but John Cena is not a good actor. So,
John Cena.
I said John C. Reilly.
John Cena. John Cena. Yeah, he does.
I was joking about John C. Reilly and Will Ferrell. I was just because we mentioned them earlier. I was tossing names out. Who could be Joey Chestnut?
Bill Burr.
I'm thinking of somebody.
Bill Burr. Why not?
Sure.
Favorite celebrity nose? You asked for a weird question.
Yeah,
that's true.
Margot Robbie.
She has that round little nose. Oh, dude, that's a great nose.
All right. Someone's been looking at her nose lately.
You're the one who mentioned it like that, so
I
it's
know.
weird how fast you answered it, bro.
Yeah, I'm just giving you crap.
Okay, I'm not
I know
joining you
that-
guys
I know-
anymore. I hate you both.
I know Jaren's is Mary Elizabeth Winstead. So
No, I actually don't like her that much, honestly. I just thought she was cute back then. Let's get over that. We don't have to mention that anymore.
no, that's gonna come up every single stream we do for the future.
Oh man, I was gonna say Ana de Armas, but I actually don't like her nose. That sounds weird to say.
I actually would say Chris Evans. Anything about the man.
Lady Gaga, like
Margot
Born.
Robbie for me too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that whole scene to where he like touches her
It's
nose.
like
or
it does
whatever.
like that zoom in, and he's like rolling down it. Yeah, I love that movie so much.
Oric Entertainment says use Letterboxd more. I love
yeah.
Letterboxd. Love it.
I need
amazing.
to. I'm really bad at it.
Nerdy Blur Brian says J Bone's background setup is friggin' dope, y'all. It is.
Is that my nickname now, J Bones?
I guess
like
it is. Yeah.
I like it. I dig it.
Favorite superhero animated series from Oric Entertainment. I haven't watched many. I liked the Teen Titans back in the day.
Yeah,
That
go
was
with
a
that.
good one.
yes. I don't know if Ben 10 counts, but I watched Ben 10.
Yeah,
religiously.
Sure.
Ben
Love
10,
that.
dude. Ben 10 was pretty. I watched it like here and there. I never religiously watched it, but if it was on, I'd keep it on.
Ben 10 and Teen Titans. I never watched Teen Titans Go, but the original Teen Titans. whew,
Yeah.
Teen Titans Go is not worth it. It's really not. But for me, I'd
Never.
probably say Spectacular Spider-Man.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, I think Certain loves that one, right? Is that the one that
Yeah.
Certain likes a lot? Yeah. Deep into film score. Where's food combo that's good?
Peanut butter on cheeseburgers.
I've heard
Yeah.
that's good. I want to try that
Is it
so bad.
really? I didn't know that
No
was a
lie,
thing.
like I saw it on it's like the food channel years ago. I was like in elementary school. We all tried it at my house, and I was like, no lie, wasn't bad. Don't put ketchup or anything, but like peanut butter. Like do a little bit so you don't ruin the whole burger, but like just to try it, cut like a little piece off, put some peanut butter on. No lie, oddly satisfying. Peanut butter on anything. Let's be real, pretty damn good.
Hamburger or just cheeseburger? Or,
Peanut
or
butter on
cheeseburger or
anything.
just hamburger?
Cheeseburger or hamburger, either or. I did it mine with
Oh.
cheese, and we like my whole family did it. And we're like, that's actually not that bad.
Okay.
I got to think on this one real quick. Where's food combo that's good? You know, that's kind of a tough one, man.
I got one.
Okay, I don't know if this is weird, but it's phenomenal. And I think everyone should do it. It's not even like weird, truthfully. It's French fries and milkshakes. Oh, if you dip it.
Oh, that's amazing.
that's
That
so
is-
good.
it's elite.
Everyone doesn't everyone do that?
I thought so.
Okay, well, that's weird to some. It's elite though. So
It
I
is
like
kind of
that.
weird, yeah.
You have any, Jaren?
I was gonna say eggs and maple syrup.
That's probably pretty good, actually. I think like if you dip your eggs and bacon and sausage in and all that.
Yeah.
Do you guys put ketchup on eggs?
No.
No, I
hate
can't. People who
ketchup.
do that, bro. That's gross.
Yeah.
I'm not a
No.
ketchup guy either. I don't mess with it too heavy.
Yeah. No. Have any of you seen Tenet yet? No, but I'm seeing it the 31st.
So am I. I cannot wait.
I am so pumped.
But I'm scared at the same time.
Yeah, it must be nice to
Yeah.
have theaters. open.
Anxious, like a good anxious. Yeah.
Dude, be like
You get
Tyler
to see-
Tompkins
you
and
get
get
to
on
go still.
Variety and go to like what's it, Dallas, Texas or something, wherever
Maybe
he's
Austin
going.
or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Honestly, if he ever watches this, I know he won't. Please make a return to YouTube.
Yeah, I don't
I
know why
used
he
to
does
watch
it.
your
I don't know
stuff.
For real, I don't know why he
Big
stopped.
fan, Tyler Tompkins. I know he'll never see this, but big
whenever
fan, man.
whenever he's on Griffin, we guys gotta post this on Instagram and tag him. Whenever he was on
Yeah.
Griffin's channel, whenever he is, dude, the dude's hilarious. Like subtly
so good.
hilarious.
And very
like-
knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Why don't you do that? 'Cause he watches, he gets like screeners to all the movies still, doesn't he? Like, why
Yeah.
don't you? Why? It seems wasted opportunity. And he has so many fans. Like people love
Yeah, he
him.
does.
All right, I don't get it.
Yeah, we might do a little bit of a speed round here because we're about a little behind the chat. Let's see. Would you rather have a Krabby Patty or spaghetti tacos? Krabby Patty, Trevor.
Yep, Krabby Patty because we can't have it. I can make spaghetti tacos if I truly wanted to.
Same
And
here.
Jaren. I'm gonna skip some here. So, favorite Damien Chazelle movie, Whiplash, but La La Land's a close second.
La La Land.
Trevor, Jaren.
Whiplash for me, but La La Land's close second.
We will not get into the argument that this would cause because it could. We've done it. I've done it with AJ on his thing. Is a hot dog a sandwich? A hot
Yes.
dog is a hot dog. A hot dog's a hot dog. It's its own entity. That's my take.
Yep.
Jaren,
its
you
own
think it is a sandwich?
Yes,
Yes.
it is a sandwich. It is a sandwich.
Okay.
But I don't say like I want like when I want a club sandwich, I go, can I get a club sandwich? I don't go,
Yeah.
can I get a hot dog sandwich? That's my take. If I go to a sandwich shop, they don't got hot dogs. Subway doesn't offer hot dogs, and it's discussion for me.
Yeah, we could get on and on about it, but I say we save that for another time. Oh, Walmart or Target? Target all day. Target's so much fun. I get lost in Target.
Also, the quality of everything there is much better.
Yeah, they're closed. Target's like if you get like a Target superhero shirt rather than a Walmart superhero shirt, Target one's way nicer, dude.
Target has a brand there called Goodfellow. That's the only brand of clothes I wear is at Target because they last forever and they're really good quality.
Oh wow, I never heard of that.
Yeah.
Tangled or Frozen? Tangled all day for me.
Tangled, yeah.
I love Frozen, but I think it overstepped on Tangled, and I recently found a love for Tangled. I'm gonna go Tangled too.
Favorite Funko Pop you own? I like that question, Nerdy Films. I'd have to go with probably I have the Haunted Mansion. It's Madame Leota from that ride. And then I also have 2 Splash Mountain exclusives, and I love Splash Mountain. So I'll go with those. But also I have the Mark 1 Iron Man and Thor with Mjolnir and Stormbreaker. A lot of cool ones. I love Funko Pops. Jaren, looks like you have some show and tell here.
I'll say that one.
Oh, that one's really from '89? Cool.
Yeah. I don't have a ton of like super unique pops or anything, but I'm still growing my collection.
Yeah. And what about you, Trevor?
I can grab it, but it's kind of far. I have a Target exclusive Thanos and his armor from Endgame holding his giant like meat cleaver. And then I think he has the Infinity Gauntlet on as well. It's so awesome.
That one's cool.
These are speed roundable questions, so I'm just gonna do them. Spider-Man 2002 or Iron Man?
Iron Man.
Go Iron Man, but I love that first Spider-Man. I love it.
I gotta go Spider-Man.
Okay. I mean, I love both movies. Certain don't get mad at me. I know you will, but I love both. I really do. Iron Man's just like I was in 4th grade and when it came out, and I watched the crap out of that movie. So
yeah.
Cheez-Its or Goldfish? Oh man, that might be the hardest question of the night, but I have to go Cheez-Its right now. You got white cheddar Cheez-Its, 4 cheese. There's one that's like cheddar jack and like another one mixed, and then the original. Got to go Cheez-Its, but the extra cheddar Goldfish are really good. What about you, Trevor?
Dude, Cheez-Its are my thing, and the Parmesan ones. Oh my god, dude!
They're all good.
White cheddar Parmesan ones. Oh my god.
Jaren?
Goldfish.
I've never liked Cheez-Its. I don't know why. I just never did. But Goldfish for me. Goldfish all the way.
Goldfish. Okay. Certain vids. Which one are you most excited for? Spider-Man PS5 or Miles Morales? Are they making They're making a sequel to the Spider-Man game. Is that what Spider-Man PS5 is?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, that I'm pretty excited for because of the way there's like a post-credit scene almost for Spider-Man if you play the game, and I'm excited for that. But I'll go with Miles Morales at the moment just because we've seen like sneak peek of it. Let's see. Certain vids, Homecoming or Ant-Man?
Homecoming.
I'm going. I don't know. Jaren, do you have an answer? Because I want to think on this for a second.
I gotta go Ant-Man.
Okay. I think my last ranking I had Homecoming higher, so I'll go Homecoming now. But Ant-Man is a ton of fun, and probably could make its way up on rewatch. Favorite video game from your childhood from Nerdy Films? Trevor, you have any?
I used to play this old school PC game. It was called Backyard Basketball, and you could like make your team, and you could play like a little It's like a little like use the arrows.
Backyard games. I don't know why it took my mind a second to process. Yeah. The backyard games, best games ever.
Best games of all time. The Ghosts, dude. I love those. Yeah. Played those all the time as a kid. Get home from school and play backyard basketball. There was this guy who was in a wheelchair. He was the freaking best player. He was elite.
Was it Pablo Sanchez in Backyard Baseball? I played Backyard Baseball on the PC. Yeah. That was so much fun. So much fun, dude.
Backyard games. Being a kid was so fun, dude.
It was. Roller Coaster Tycoon. I played on the PC. I would build like amusement parks trying to model it after Disney.
Thrillville and all those.
Yeah, and like Mario Kart, Super Smash Bros, all of those.
NCAA. Smash Bros, yes.
Melee or Melee, whichever one, however you say it. Tomato. Great game. Jaren, do you have any video games when you were a kid?
I didn't play a ton, but I guess the one that sticks out to me is NBA 2K10 with Kobe on the cover. That was my jam.
Nice.
That's a great one.
Miles Simmons. What is up, Miles? My great friend from high school. Wow. Senior year of high school. Starting defender with me on the lacrosse team. That's dope. Just great friend. Glad to see you're in here. He says, gonna see Tenet in theaters. I am. I have my tickets for the 31st in a few days. I'm very pumped. If you see that movie, let me know. I'd be interested to hear. I haven't talked to you in a while, so we got to catch up sometime, man. Return of the King or Infinity War from certain vids?
feel like this is
Trevor?
directed. I feel like this is directed exactly.
This is directly for you, Trevor.
This is my question. Return of the King holds too much nostalgia for me, but Infinity War, I'm gonna go with.
All right, I'm going with Infinity War, but Return of the King is a phenomenal movie. So
I love Return of the King.
Probably hurt your
My friends about no one's so amazing, but like Infinity War, I've seen 50 times, dude. It's more than any other movie, so I gotta go Infinity War. Favorite movie all time.
Yeah. Stranger Boy says, pick cafeteria snack: pizza, an apple, Jello, coffee cake, or salad. Pizza for me. Pizza for you too, Trevor?
Every time, man. So whatever I can get, I get pizza.
Jaren, what about you?
I'd say pizza as well. This guy, I like him. He's given us some pretty unique questions.
Yeah, Stranger Boy, you're killing it, dude.
Thank you, Stranger Boy. Great questions, yeah. Who would you want to see play a live-action Miles Morales? I would like to see the kid who plays Lucas from Stranger Things. I've said that for a while now. I think that'd be great casting.
That's
the guy who made the TikTok with all those things.
Oh, I was thinking that right away.
You know that Julian Bass graduated with me, high school.
Yeah, Cam knows him, right?
Is that why Cam shared his TikTok?
Yeah, I know him. He was in my chemistry class sophomore year, which is crazy. That kid's gonna be Miles Morales probably.
He should be. He looks exactly like him.
He was in a school play. He's a really great singer. He's a really great singer. He can do it all. He is. He was like it was ragtime or something like that, and he like killed it. He was so good.
Whoever
he was voted.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Senior superlative, like most likely to be famous. That was him. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I can't believe. 100%. I don't know if he edited that video.
You did. He's crazy good. Adobe After Effects and all that stuff. Yeah, very crazy.
No, that's insanity.
My pick may be unpopular, but I'm gonna go with Shameik Moore, the guy who voices him.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good one.
I think he wants to, so that'd be cool.
Victorious or Zoe 101? I have to go Zoe 101.
So do I. Yeah.
I love Victorious' music, but Zoe 101 to PCA, I always wanted to go there.
Yeah, that looks so. It's such a cool school.
Yeah. Let's see. Nerdy Blurb Ryan says, "What reputation is like T Swift's worth?" LOL. Folklore is so dope. This is foreign language to me.
Agree, my
sure,
friend.
Okay.
Disagree.
Certain vids best comeback in Hollywood. One that comes to mind, is Michael Keaton for me. He had like a long gap for a while there, and then he showed up in Birdman. He showed up in The Founder. He showed up in Homecoming. He's going to be back as Batman. I think that he's got it good. He was in Spotlight. Like 2014, he had like a renaissance. So I'll go with him. What about you, Trevor? Did you say something earlier?
Shia LaBeouf.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's so on pace to be. Yeah, I love that man.
And I'm not a fan of the movie Tax Collector, but God, is he good in that movie?
Yeah, he is. That's the only good part of the movie.
Yeah, I don't know why. I thought he'd be the focal point. I can't believe he tattooed his whole body for a supporting role. Like he just walked by someone, he go wake up, hombre, and smack him in the face. I loved his character, dude. He was so good.
Oh man!
But the main guy of that movie was awful. It was really just dragged. Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Jaren?
Robert Downey Jr. That guy messed his life up.
Oh yeah.
And then he got the cast as Iron Man, and everything changed.
Facts. That's probably
it really did.
Pick. That's really the GOAT pick.
Quick flicks. What are some of y'all's favorite music artists? I'll throw it to you, Trevor. Go ahead.
I love Post Malone. I love Russ, and I love Bazzi. So those are my three.
Okay. Jaren.
I love Travis Scott. I love Drake. I love. Trying to think of other people who I like a lot. Tori Kelly. If we're doing throwbacks, I like the Beatles a lot. Yeah, those are just a couple.
For me, the ones I have like playlists dedicated to, like Red Hot Chili Peppers, of course. Like I love them so much. I actually like Panic at the Disco quite a bit, and Fall Out Boy. Those are like good, newer kind of rock-ish bands.
Brendan,
the Joe Bros. I love the Joe Bros.
Oh yeah, that's on my list too.
Their new album is so good.
It's really good, yeah.
And then of course, The Lonely Island. I listen to all their music all the time. They're so good. I listen to The Lonely Island, like Andy Samberg's music, like the people who did Hot Rod. Have you heard their music? You did not know this? The Lonely Island? That's like what they're known for. Yeah.
I'm on a boat.
I was thinking the people who made Hot Rod in Palm Springs make music.
Yes, and Pop Star is like their like that's The Lonely Island. Like the director.
I haven't seen that movie.
I haven't seen
Popstar Never Stop
Popstar.
Stopping or whatever it is.
It's on my watch list, yeah. But like Hot Rod, that's like the Lonely Island movie. So like you got to listen to some of their music.
Whoa,
man.
I did not know that. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Hilarious, dude.
I laugh out loud when I listen
The
to it.
music is funny.
It's funny. It's funny rap, but it's also well written and like it's like good rap too. Like they're so good at what they do.
Yeah.
That
There's
makes
a
me
song-
happy. I can't wait to check them out.
You have
and I
a lot
can
of
sing
homework, dude.
Chris and I can sing the lyrics to Jay in My Pants. Oh my god, dude. It's one of the funniest
It's so
songs of all
funny.
time. It's so
Oh
funny.
man, it's
This
great.
is amazing.
You have to look it up.
I'm on a boat. Yeah. I Just Had Sex is one of their best songs. They have so many great ones.
I've
yeah.
heard that song before.
Yeah, that's Lonely Island.
Wow.
Nick Talks Flicks. What's going on? Glad to see you're in here.
What's
Trevor
up,
and I
man?
both got to collab with you separately recently. I'm glad I got to go on your live stream. I'm glad to see you here. Show Nick some love. Go over to his channel if you're in here and you haven't checked him out. Awesome content and becoming a great friend of mine.
Yeah,
I'm glad excited to do more.
Really, really good dude. Like
We'll have to have you on a live stream sometime.
Yeah.
Least favorite MCU hero, he asks. Trevor, you have any that pop in your head immediately?
Least favorite MCU hero? That's hard. Villain, I have like no problem, but hero. Yeah, come back to me or just skip me. Don't matter.
Jaren, do you have any?
Okay, so my two
I have a
least
clear one.
favorite. One I'd say Vision. I feel like
Vision's
he's super
mine.
whiny,
Vision's mine.
but then also Hawkeye. I really don't like him.
Okay.
I don't.
Cam would be happy because she hates.
Oh, bad.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. What about you? Don't have one, Trevor, or Vision? Maybe
I like Vision, so no, not
Okay.
Vision.
no Quicksilver. What about Quicksilver?
I liked Quicksilver. I liked what they did with them. I
Okay.
wish you got more of them.
All right.
Yeah, same here.
Seems like you love them all then. There's
I like
nothing wrong with
Hawkeye
that,
too.
man. There's
I
nothing wrong
like
with that.
Hawkeye too.
Eddie S says, just saw Pulp Fiction for the first time ever. I loved Bruce Willis's character, Butch. I found his story the most interesting. Who is your favorite Pulp Fiction character? Jaren, you've seen Pulp Fiction, right? You're a big
Second
Tarantino.
favorite movie.
Tarantino
Yeah,
guy? Yeah.
second favorite movie. Actually,
wow.
Butch is my favorite as well. I love his whole storyline the most. Like, obviously, the stuff with Uma Thurman and Travolta is like classic, but you look at him and it kind of reminds me of like what's his name? Scorsese movie. Just that whole storyline really feels like a Scorsese movie, almost like a Raging Bull in certain aspects. That's definitely the one that stuck out to me the most as well.
Yeah. I love Butch. Vincent Vega's super cool, but I have to go with Jules. Samuel L. Jackson. Iconic. Come on. I can't. Ezekiel 25:17 is like the verse he says I want to say. And that is just one of the best like monologues in movie history. So I'll go with that. And Trevor, have you seen Pulp Fiction yet? Or you got to watch it soon, or?
I haven't seen it. Yeah, I've seen a lot of
Oh
movies
my
I've
gosh,
seen.
man.
Yeah.
I
That's
can't
one
wait to hear your thoughts.
prioritize. I prioritize that one.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I have to watch Inception still. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's one actually that you should put at the top of the list. But then there's extra movies. There's so much stuff to watch. Where
It's
I feel like we're all
impossible.
like constantly like
You may want to watch
behind.
Inception before you go see Tenet, though. To be honest.
yeah, no. Next week's I don't know when I'm gonna be able to see it because theaters aren't open here. So I'm gonna get it like this weekend on after I see New
Yeah.
Mutants on Thursday.
Yeah.
I think I'll be able to see it at the drive-ins next Thursday. I'm gonna get on like watch Inception, watch Following, and watch like Dunkirk.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Awesome. Let's see. Certain vids. Hot take. MCU peaked with Civil War. Agree or disagree? Disagree with every fiber of my being. But I still respect your opinion. I think that they peaked with Endgame. I think that they're not going to reach that height for quite some time.
Ever again, if I'm being honest.
Jaren, you look speechless.
I'm trying to think. I think I disagree. I guess I'd say Endgame too, but so peaked is like they got to their highest point possible, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see them surpassing Endgame.
I think
Yeah.
it's certain. That's like a new like thing for certain. Because I thought certain loved the other movies too. I think like I don't know. I never heard him say that before, so that's crazy.
Yeah. That is a hot take though. That's
Extremely.
yeah.
That's like not like
That's
boiling.
fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's lava.
Yes, that's Mustafar. That was a bad joke. The Legally Blind Critic. How's it going, guys? With upcoming DC films, which upcoming DC film are you guys most excited for? The Batman for me. I think we all kind of touched on that already, but yeah.
I'll take the Batman out
Yeah.
because that's obviously the Snyder cut, man. I can't wait, or the Suicide Squad.
The Suicide Squad, if we're talking aside from that,
Yeah.
or Wonder Woman 84, maybe.
Yeah.
I'd say the obvious pick is the Batman, but besides that, I'd also say Suicide Squad, just because that behind the scene set look they said, and James Gunn saying that this is going to be the biggest movie he's ever done, seeing his passion for it gets me super pumped, like a 70s war film. I cannot wait to see it. Which
is interesting. I don't know how they'll pull it off, but I'm excited to see it, and hopefully it rights the wrongs from the 2016 movie.
For sure.
It will. I think it will. Yeah.
You can only go up from Suicide Squad.
Exactly, yeah. Trevor is a closeted fan of that movie, I think, but
I say it all the time. I say it all the time. I like it.
Nerdy Films, what's your favorite comic book? I'm not a comic book reader, so I cannot answer, unfortunately. Any of y'all? Big comic
I'm trying to get into it, but I can't say yet.
Yeah. So we don't have the right to like the MCU. I'm just playing. I'm playing. Nerdy Blurb Bros Chill. You are a great editor, man, and we're going to continue to say that. You are. I know you're very humble.
I was wondering what he was saying that to.
Yeah.
I was like,
I was too.
I was like, I didn't get mad about the Taylor Swift thing. What are you talking about? No, best editor,
great editor,
hands down. And his videos, doing the fandom initiatives. I think Jaren, you did one, right?
Yeah, I did the Star Wars one after Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, no, it's the dude is next level. His community is just legendary, dude. Love the dude to death. He's a great guy.
Still so underrated too. He needs to have way more people watching his stuff.
Check him out if you haven't, guys. If you're in here, Ryan over at Nerdy Blurb TV. Awesome stuff going on over there. Certain says the more I think about it, the more I feel Homecoming will be the best of the Spider-Man trilogy. I think that the third one has some very great potential. But do you guys think do you prefer Homecoming or Far From Home? I'll just ask that.
Homecoming.
Oh, I hate Far From Home, so yeah,
okay.
Homecoming.
Yeah,
I like Far From Home.
I
think it's pretty good.
Nah, I don't like it at all.
Okay. Bottom tier MCU?
Yeah, if it was a meh tier, it'd go meh.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Celebrity crush, for me, it's Chris Evans or Hemsworth. What about you, Trevor?
You know what? I thought you guys were going to give me shit for saying Timothée Chalamet, but hey, you said the guy, dude. Timothée Chalamet, dude. I love that guy.
I will give you crap for that, because I think he is the ugliest person in Hollywood. I think he looks like a rat, dude.
Paul Dano? Paul Dano is one of the hideous people in the universe, but
he embraces it. Timothy Chalamet walks around like he's hot stuff, but he's not. He's hot garbage. That dude's so ugly.
Dude, you are so
blaming him.
Go to the movie theater, and Timothy Chalamet is the up and coming Leo DiCaprio. The movie theater for Little Women. Every time he came on screen, every girl in that theater was screaming, freaking out. As Fat Amy would say in Pitch Perfect, he's a panty dropper.
Okay. That's vulgar
or language from Avengers Voltron.
For me,
Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
No, Sky High Mary Elizabeth Winstead. I don't think she's as pretty now, if I'm being honest. Hot take. If that's a hot take, Margot Robbie is number one, and then Ana de Armas.
Love Ana de
Armas for sure.
Mm-hmm. So good.
Yeah, I do too. Ben Affleck's a lucky guy.
Certain says keep it going. Yeah, we're gonna keep ragging you on Mary Elizabeth Winstead from the Sky High watch along for a while. Let's see. Do you prefer superheroes with capes or no capes? No capes for me.
Nicely done.
Yeah. No capes across the board, or do you guys like capes?
I don't care, actually.
I don't care either. Yeah,
it doesn't bother me.
I don't have a preference.
Yeah.
Interesting. Let's see. Ryan from Nerdlobs, my first peanut butter on hamburger was in Atlanta at the Vortex with bananas too. Pretty good, actually. That sounds pretty good. I've never been there. I want to go there. I know where it is. I just haven't been, but that's probably pretty good. Have you guys ever watched Matt Stoney? That man has a stomach of an iron. Yes. That guy eats he's one of the people who's in the hot dog contest, and he does a channel where he eats he ate a whole turducken. You know what those are? Turkey stuff with duck or chicken. I don't know exactly. I've never had one.
Yeah,
yeah.
I heard
it's you said a whole turducken, but you said a whole turducken. Okay, I know what you mean now.
Yeah. He ate the whole thing.
That's crazy.
And he
That's
ate
a lot.
trays of Rice Krispies, a big old sheet of them, and his mouth was bleeding. He just devours food. It's almost animalistic to watch, but kind of entertaining in a way. So that's funny. I like this question from Nerdy. Favorite non-movie related YouTuber. I'll let you go first, Jaren.
I think the one that comes off or to the top of my head is Cody Ko. I love
Cody
the guy
Ko and
so
Noel
much.
Miller. Elite.
Yeah, and Noel Miller. I think Noel Miller is actually way funnier than Cody Ko.
He is.
I think
He is.
does he have like his own solo channel? Because if not, he needs to
Yeah.
start one.
He does, and it's so funny,
Okay.
dude.
I need
Yeah.
to subscribe to him then. But
You
then
do.
also like Danny Gonzalez. But those
Okay.
guys, they kind of do the same thing, like commentary.
Yeah, like Curtis Connor, they all do the same thing. kinda.
Yeah.
Cam watches them more than me. I'm more of a Cody Ko person, but Trevor, I think I have a general idea of what you're gonna say.
Yeah, it's
but
David Dobrik. The dude's great.
David
I wish he
Dobrik,
came back. But two guys, they're from the Sacramento area. They're called the Minorities, and they go around to like colleges around the nation. They're like, it's really, really raunchy. They got it's a page like almost 1 million followers. Then YouTube took down their page because it was so bad.
Yeah.
So then they restarted, and they're like at 400K now. Dude, the dudes are hilarious, and but it's like really raunchy.
Do they do like
I'm
that
actually
gold digger
pulling
stuff?
up my YouTube right now just so that I can
What do you mean?
clarify. But
You know, like there's those videos on the internet where guys who are like super ugly will pull up with Lamborghinis and try to get these girls with big butts. Like it seems all staged.
Oh no! So these two dudes, like, they're pretty good looking dudes, I guess. But they go around and they'll be like, they'll make a video asking like random girls if like they're down to like F, stuff like that. They go to parties and they're like super famous. They go around to parties and like they party with people and they're crazy. It's like really hectic. And these dudes they're pretty funny dudes though. I'll give it to them. Yeah.
Well, to answer the question, I would say besides David Dobrik and like the Vlog Squad, and Cody Ko and Noel, like Tiny Meat Gang, they're hilarious. But I would go with the Tim Tracker. He is like a Disney parks vlogger, Universal or like the Orlando area. He like vlogs every day, and his content is so good, so entertaining. So I recommend him.
That's cool.
Certain vid says Tyler's coming near where I live. I can meet him. That'd be pretty cool, man.
That'd be sweet.
Nick Talks Flicks. Name a YouTuber you dream of doing a collab with. I will only accept Nick Costa as the right answer. Haha. Love you guys. Thank you so much for the support, man.
Yeah.
I'm having indigestion issues for some reason, so I apologize. But we already collabed, and that was awesome, and I plan to do it again. But Trevor, do you have any that you haven't collabed with yet? Like a dream collab?
Like a dream collab? We're talking like famous people?
Or like
buddies or
150K, yeah.
Famous in our community.
Yeah, or just in general. David Dobrik. Yeah. You could hit him up, man.
I would love to be in one of David Dobrik's videos. Those are so fun, dude. I love those. And in our movie community, Austin Burke's my favorite. So it'd be really cool to do something with Austin Burke. Yeah. I love that dude.
Jaren, what about you?
I'm setting something up with Sean Chandler, so hopefully that happens soon. That'd be cool. But also Jared Buckendahl, like that dude's just so funny.
Yeah.
I want to be able to talk to him and stuff live, do a Q&A or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Truth be told, I want to meet Nathan Hale, who Nick is great friends with. Like I watched Nathan Hale stuff for like so long, and I just think it'd be super cool to collab with him. So I think that Nick and we should set something up, Nick, if you're still in the chat. That'd be really, really fun.
Yeah, Nick and him are really tight. They're really good buds.
Yeah. Yeah, they like know each other in person. They're like friends. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Is cereal soup? It's cereal. I've never thought about it that way.
I think soup has to be hot, right? They're not making soup. I don't know, dude.
Every time I say
cereal, the best.
Yeah, when I say cereal, it's triggering Siri on my phone for some reason.
Cereal. Nope, didn't get her.
It's oatmeal cereal.
No.
Oatmeal's
a lot of people say it is.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
I don't think
cereal. You have to have milk with cereal. Then I make it
have milk in it.
You could have dry cereal. Cereal is like the actual cereal, like Reese's Puffs is a cereal. So I think it's like a whatever it is. So,
oatmeal, you know?
Yeah.
like
Eddie S says oatmeal's not very good now.
God, bad buns.
Yeah. Favorite film you didn't expect much from? I was surprised with how much I love The Big Sick. The Big Sick's a great movie, super underrated from 2017. I actually saw that one in theaters and I really dug it. It was like in my top 10. But favorite film you didn't expect much from? That's a good one. Do either of you have one that comes to mind immediately? Trevor?
I gotta think about it.
Long Shot from last year.
Okay.
It was one of my favorites last year. Probably my favorite romantic comedy of all time. Charlize Theron, Seth Rogen. I went to go see it, and there was probably 10 of us in the theater, and we laughed our butts off. One of the funniest movies I've ever seen. Long Shot. I love it. I watch it probably twice already this year. It's great.
Wow. I'm looking through my letterbox right now, trying to find one. I'll go with a recent watch, and that was Big Trouble in Little China. My friend Nathan Jones sent that Blu-ray over to me, And it was a really fun time. Like I thought it was gonna be too cheesy for me, but like it was cheesy, but it was almost self-aware, and I think it made for a really entertaining movie. And Kurt Russell's the man. You cannot go wrong with Kurt Russell. So
True.
Jaren, do you have any? It's okay if you don't. We can skip.
I'll just say one from this year. It's called 7500 with Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah.
I don't know if either of you guys have seen this movie.
That's recent.
Yeah, it came out on Amazon Prime. I haven't heard many people talk about it, but it's one of the most intense movies I've seen in a while. Like, it gave me a ton of anxiety, but I thought it was really, really well done, and it's all filmed on just an airplane. Like, it's obviously like effects and stuff, but it looks real. Like, the effects are great, and these terrorists come aboard, and he has to pretty much fly the plane the whole entire time and stay alive.
Wow.
It's really intense, really good.
I'll check that out.
Perhaps. Certain vids, Timon or Pumbaa? Timon all day for me.
Yeah, same here.
Trevor?
Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? It's Mr. Pig. I gotta go Pumbaa, dude. I love Pumbaa. But it's not one without the other, but I love Pumbaa.
Yeah, I love Lion King 1.5 and like the meerkats.
That's so good.
When Timon is there and he goes, dig a tunnel, dig
a tunnel. Hey.
That is so good. My tone deafness sneaks through the YouTube space.
Jess and I are in Disneyland. We'll go around and we're looking for a snacker saloon. We'll go scurry, sniff, flinch, and we'll walk around saying that all the time.
Yeah. I love the Lion King 1.5.
That's great. One of my favorite childhood movies.
Very underrated.
Yeah. Ryan Fernerd Blurb says, "Got a peace out." Well, thank you for stopping by, man. Really do appreciate it. Nerdy Film's favorite NFL team. Whew. Jared, do you have any? You a Falcons guy?
Cleveland Browns. No, I'm not a Falcons guy, actually. I do not like the Falcons. I did like the Falcons, and then after they blew that huge lead in the Super Bowl, I couldn't do it anymore. Maybe that means I'm a bandwagon fan, but I don't think so. Just don't like the organization. So Browns all day.
Yeah, you're not alone. I'm not I was a Falcons fan in one season in 2012 when they went to the NFC Championship and they lost to the 49ers. Yeah, they should have won the game. Like, it was 4th and goal, and he tried to Matt Ryan tried to force it to Tony Gonzalez. It was disgraceful. They lost. Probably would have won the Super Bowl, but I stopped watching really after that. I watch games here and there, but no, I'm more of a player guy in the NFL. Like, Todd Gurley is now a Falcon, so I might watch them more because I love watching Georgia players like Mecole Hardman on the Chiefs, who is amazing. The Chiefs are very fun to watch. The Ravens are fun to watch. I just like to watch good football. So that's a very long-winded answer, but I like good games and good players. Trevor, what about you?
Minnesota Vikings. It's a hard time to be a Vikings fan.
They've had their way with the Saints, though. I know you like that.
Too little, too late, dude. Brett Favre freaking blew it in the third round playoffs. Whoever went for the NFC in the third round playoffs would have won a Super Bowl. And Brett Favre, all he had to do was run 3 more yards, and he threw a 40-yard bomb across his body, and the Saints intercepted it and won the game.
Is that when they played? They played the Colts in that Super Bowl. The Saints Colts.
I don't know. Whoever went from the NFC would have won. Because Saints
it was the Saints Colts because it was Peyton Manning
onside kick to start the second half. Wild. I remember that game.
I don't remember. I didn't think I watched it. Our whole family was very mad.
Yeah. Quick flicks. Saw Inception for the first time later on IMAX. What's your favorite Nolan movie? I'm not going to answer this now just because I think I'm going to do a Nolan ranking after Tenet comes out, so I don't want to spoil it. But I may or may not have seen it in theaters recently if you follow the channel. So I'll say that. Do either of y'all want to save it for a ranking, or you want to say it now?
I'll say it. Interstellar. Okay, I haven't seen all those movies, but Interstellar right now, I love it.
All right, and Jaren?
I won't say mine because I am doing a ranking, but I will say I'm excited to go see Inception in IMAX.
Yeah. Let's see. Trevor went with Infinity War. Did you go with Infinity War or Return of the King?
I said I love Return of the King. You were like, yeah, and then I said, but I'm gonna go with Infinity War. And I don't think you heard that.
No, I was probably reading the chat. You know how it is.
Yeah, exactly. I went Infinity War. I said only in 2020. That's funny.
Yeah. Favorite live action remake? I'm assuming we'll stick to Disney here for the most part. Is that probably has to be Jungle Book. Love it.
Interesting.
Trevor?
Ooh, shoot. I always changes, but I'm gonna go Beauty and the Beast. I thought that was brilliant.
Great one. It's a great one. I like that one. And what about you, Jaren?
I'd have to go Jungle Book, but I also like Aladdin as well.
I loved Aladdin.
I haven't seen Aladdin. Should I give it a shot?
You should.
Yeah, for sure.
Really
Should.
All right.
I loved Aladdin.
It's just because I hate The Lion King so much. Is it like?
Oh, it's nothing like The Lion King. The Lion King is
so
atrocious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lion King.
okay.
I loved the Lion King when I first saw it, but now like
Okay.
I've watched it twice since then. I was like, oh god. But Aladdin, like what Guy Ritchie did, dude, and like Will Smith as the genie.
What I
Man,
love about him is he doesn't try to copy Robin Williams. He very much
Yeah.
does his own thing, and it
okay.
works.
And he even said in like an interview, he's like, I'm not going to be better than Robin Williams. I'm trying to be different. That's literally what he
Right.
said. And let me ask you this: are you guys going to watch Mulan on Disney Plus?
Absolutely not.
I will.
The way I answered that, I looked at Trevor's face when I answered that, and he was just like, "Okay." The way I answered it so quickly.
I was looking at something on my computer. I'm sorry.
You're good. No, it was just funny. It was funny.
Let's
I was
ask
just
you,
like,
Trevor. Will
absolutely
you?
not.
Oh yeah, I'm a Disney. I love Disney live action remakes. How I'm looking at it, if my girlfriend and I go see Mulan in theaters, it costs us $25 anyway, not including snacks. So like, no
Right.
matter how you cut it, if my girlfriend and I are going to watch together, it's pretty much the same price. Like, I'm not worried about it. You know?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it with my mom, my brother, and sister-in-law. They're kids, so like
Okay.
it's gonna make
You
up
guys are
for
saving
it.
money. If you
Well,
look at it that way, you guys are saving
Yeah.
a lot of money. If you guys all went
Right.
to the theater to see it, you're like almost $100 in tickets. You're like over like $60 in tickets, right?
Yeah,
If people are putting it this way, people should be happy. Your kids are home. Hey, we're gonna watch a movie for $30 with 5 of us, the whole family. I think it's a win-win.
I'm just
for everyone.
curious. How long are we gonna be able to see it after we?
That's what I don't know. I wonder if they're doing like we buy it from there, or are we doing like a rental for 24 hours?
I've heard you get like permanent access to it. That's what I've heard. I don't know if
If
that's
that's
true or
the
not.
case, then the $30 is extremely worth
Yeah.
it.
I
I just
could be
hope that they
incorrect,
still
but
release
yeah.
it physically, though. I really still hope they
will.
do a
They will.
physical release.
Oh, they will. And if it is good, which I don't know if it will be, I'm a diehard Mulan fan. The original Mulan, I love it.
Great.
I don't know if this one's gonna
Make
be
a man out of you. Great song,
That's a
man.
great song.
Fire.
But if it is good, I will definitely buy it when it comes out.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I would do it if I could like split it with someone, like someone who was doing the Disney Plus thing. Like if I'd pay 15 just for like a YouTube video, maybe if people really wanted to see a Mulan review, I might do it, but I don't know. Probably not going to happen.
I'm probably gonna do
certain
3
vids.
Mulan videos. Do all 3 Mulan mated, live action remakes ranked, and Mulan review. Boom. It's worth it for me.
Grind don't stop.
Grind us that.
Batfleck is overrated, yes or no?
No.
As Batman, he's pretty awesome, but he's not in the Justice League movie. You know what I mean? Like I think he's super cool in BVS and great, but I don't know. Overrated? I don't know. People are starting to hype him up a lot more lately. I think he's just average in my opinion, though. And I think that's maybe the consensus. Trevor, what do you think?
I think he's great. He's my favorite Batman. The Justice League, it was it's kind of stupid what the Justice League did. You know, obviously it's a production hell movie. So I'm really excited for the Snyder Cut. Like that line alone, he hasn't fought us, not us united. That got me all the more excited. I think Batman is my favorite superhero of all time, and he's my favorite rendition of him. So, okay, can't beat it.
Yeah. Well, Jaren, what do you think?
Yeah, Batfleck, he's my favorite as well. I think he's the best mix of both. Like
Right
I
there.
can't crap.
There it
There
is.
we go.
Right there.
Oh, they got it.
Ooh. 3. Yes, I could. Whoa, this is so
Okay.
weird.
Kind of trippy.
Yeah, like you mentioned about Justice League or whatever, that's not his fault. Like you can see even in the trailer that we're gonna get like the actual raw gritty version of Batman that we should have gotten in the first place. The Justice League, what they did with him, they made him all like, I don't know, glossed over and not as cool.
I'm like
I think-
what's your superpower? I'm rich. That was just kind of like meant for a butt of a joke.
Yeah,
Like that.
but all in all, I think he's really, really good. If anything, I think he's underrated.
Thank you. I 100% agree. Everyone's like, you can't beat Keaton or Christian Bale. I think everyone's great, but I love me some Batfleck. Come
Yep.
on.
Is it too early to say that Pattinson's the best? No, I think he could be.
I
though.
think,
I think he will be.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think he will be my favorite. Just from the trailer, he might be the best already. God, I'm so freaking pumped.
That's what people were saying at first, and I was like, people are overreacting. They need to calm down. But after watching the trailer enough, it's still too premature to say like with
Yes.
certainty. But after the movie, there's like a really high chance he could be my favorite.
I don't
Batman.
see how any Batman fan can be upset with how they're portraying him. I think this is the most comic accurate that we're ever going to see, just from things that I've like done research of like year 2 Batman and all that stuff, like those comics. It's like straight off the page.
Yeah.
And this is sides of the character that we have never seen before, especially like that shot to where he's on his motorcycle with the face paint and he's like investigating from afar. That is something we have never seen from a Batman story. I think he's going to be the best. I really do.
I saw John
I am
Campbell
pumped.
posted this thing today. He was like, should Batman change their direction from feedback from audiences. I said, I've seen nothing but positive feedback. So what would they change? You know, I didn't watch his video. That was the title of it. I was like, I have not seen.
Tampia is a clickbait master. That's all he does. I don't like him.
Irritated me. I used to love him. I used to watch his show
Yeah.
every day. But as of anymore, it's just it's gotten kind of annoying. You know, he's one of the best. But he's getting kind of annoying.
He went from being passionate about it and honest about his thoughts to now wanting to be completely divisive and go against what everybody else thinks just for the clicks. That's how I feel about him. I stopped watching his stuff because he's overly negative about everything.
He gets negative. Sometimes he gets on rants. I'm like, geez, Campia, you gotta chill.
Yep.
Ben Shirty says opinion on The Umbrella Academy. And if you've seen it, who's your favorite character? I have not seen it. Jaren, have you seen it?
I did, and you know what? I didn't like it. It's
Really?
Okay. I wouldn't say I don't like it, but it's just not for me. I was expecting way more. I guess because of what everybody has said about it, I was expecting to really love it. I was extremely underwhelmed.
Okay. And what about you, Trevor? I know you've seen it, I believe.
Yeah, so I actually haven't finished season 2, and season 2 for me was nowhere near as good as season 1. And you're not alone, Jaren. I told my brother to watch it, and he gave it 5 episodes. And he's like, "Dude, that show is not good. Like, he did not like it at all."
I just can't get into it. Yeah.
He thinks he related it to The Boys, and he loves The Boys. And he's like, "Dude, The Boys is 10 times better." And I haven't seen The Boys, so I need to.
I haven't either.
I gotta watch that.
Yeah. But favorite characters, you gotta go Klaus or 5. Those 2 guys are the best. So need to
That's
finish.
foreign language to me. I haven't seen the show. Yeah.
So they go by numbers and names, and 5.
Okay.
They all have numbers. 5's the only one that goes by 5. 5's a funny ass kid. He's like a high school kid.
Yeah, I like him.
Dude's hilarious. Cut the shit. He always says something stupid.
Yeah, he's probably my favorite character, even though I don't like the show too much. 5 is probably my favorite.
But everyone says season 2 is better than season 1, and I was like, I don't agree. It's the same exact season. Literally, it's like it's kind of frustrating.
Yep. Haven't seen the show, like I said, but maybe one day I'll watch it. Probably not, though.
Yeah, probably.
Certain vids, have you heard Panic's reimagined version of The Greatest Show? So good. Fun fact, I haven't seen The Greatest Showman, but I know that song from like a dance class I took in high school. And that version of the song is so freaking good. Like, I didn't like this version from The Greatest Showman. Sorry, Trevor. And the one at Panic at the Disco was dope. Like, that, I actually do listen to that in the car. It's the only thing I listen to from that movie. I haven't even seen it. But Jaren, you have like a shocked look on your face. What do you feel?
So when we're talking about the movie, it's not the best movie, but the music is outstanding. And I tried to listen to the reimagined version, and to me, nothing can beat the original. I could not get into any of it. So for me, I've heard that version of The Greatest Show, but the original, in my opinion, is 10 times better.
100% agree. The movie itself, it focuses on the musical and the musical numbers, and I am for it. I rewatched it again the other day. I listened to the soundtrack all time. Never Enough is one of the best songs of all time. Oh my God, I love it so much. I listened to Reimagine, like Pink's versions of all these songs, and I was like, get the F out of here.
Yeah, it's not the same, man.
But Panic at the Disco's version of Into the Unknown.
Into the Unknown.
Brendan Urie has some. He's probably one of the best singers in all.
He's got the best range, I think, of any male singers right now.
So distinct. Like, you heard that? You're like, oh, that's Brendan Urie.
Yeah.
He's beast. He's great.
Yeah, he's great. Panic at the Disco is great. And Nick Talksflix would agree. Fall Out Boy and Panic, 2 of my all-time favorite bands. They're great. Really, really good. I like Fall Out Boy's earlier stuff too. Instagram or Twitter? Instagram. Trevor?
I go on Twitter more, so Twitter.
Yeah, I go on Twitter more as well. But I use Instagram kind of now as more of a promotional thing for my channel.
Yeah.
But Twitter, I spend way more time on Twitter.
Yeah. Stranger Boy, favorite sauces?
Ranch
Chick-fil-A sauce. Ranch does count, yeah, for sure.
Ranch, then.
Chick-fil-A sauce and Zax sauce. I had some Zaxby's today. Some Zax sauce. Drowned. And I got like a buy one, get one free big Zax snack. So I had 6 fingers, but I didn't eat them all. I had 2 pieces of toast, and I took 3 fingers, took some Zax sauce, smacked together. That's what I used to make when I worked at Zaxby's, like at the end of my shift. Elite. And I've said elite.
Dude, have you had their fried mushrooms?
No, but I've made I've had to make them.
So good.
I fried pickles and the fried cheese bites. Those are good.
Yeah.
With the marinara. So good. But do you have a favorite sauce, Jaren?
So my favorite sauce is honey mustard, but then right behind it is Zach sauce, and then Chick-fil-A sauce. So yeah. So I've got some of yours as well.
Honey mustard and fries at like sit-down restaurants. So that's like my favorite. Yeah. Trevor, you don't have Zaxby's out on the West Coast, do you?
No, I don't. But I have In-N-Out, so y'all missing out.
I've heard mixed things.
Yeah, people who aren't from me, because Californians hype it up because it's a West Coast thing.
Yeah.
So I eat In-N-Out probably like once every 2 weeks. I love it. I think it's amazing. But like we hype it up so much for you guys. Like if you guys came here, you'd be like, it's an average cheeseburger.
Yeah.
That may be how you are with Chick-fil-A. Wait, do you have Chick-fil-A up there? I guess you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I said the same thing at first. I didn't think they had Chick-fil-A because I think it's newer out there. Maybe I could be wrong.
Yeah, I thought it was way more of a southern thing.
You've had your whole life, Trevor?
Since I was like 5 years old.
Well, that's cool.
But my love for Chick-fil-A is of this past fall, like 2019 fall. I've had Chick-fil-A for the first time.
Chick-fil-A breakfast or Chick-fil-A dinner/lunch? Which one's better?
I get the lunch, the number one, the chicken sandwich.
Okay,
that's good.
Chick-fil-A breakfast is so good, though.
I never had their breakfast,
dude.
It's not bad.
Chicken biscuits, they're really good.
I don't like biscuits from those restaurants.
Eddie S, better Gyllenhaal performance, Prisoners, Nightcrawler, or Zodiac? I say Nightcrawler. That's what he says. Jaren, what are you thinking?
This is my guy. I got to go with Nightcrawler as well.
Okay, Trevor.
It's a great one. I'm gonna go Prisoners. I love Prisoners, and
as am I. I'm also going Prisoners. The subtlety of his performance and like how he's going like this, he's like twitching like that, and then when he loses it and like flips the keyboard, and that is just such a great moment right there. And the end when he's like driving with his eye.
Face, God.
Oh my gosh, that's such an iconic scene. I love that scene so much.
That scene, you just think he's gonna crash the whole time, or he's gonna get like hit. I thought the whole time I was like, God, don't crash! That's a great.
I was waiting for a car to come in from the side on his driver's car, or his door, and like T-bone.
It's like a blackout, and he wakes up.
Yeah.
Boom, sequel. I kind of always wanted the sequel. I don't know why. Maybe that's just me. I don't think it would be as nowhere near as good. But like with the whistle blow, I was always like, so when I first saw it, I was like, I want more because I did so much.
Let's see. Certain vids. Am I the only one who feels Thor is better than Ragnarok? I think you might be in the minority. I like Ragnarok way more. How do you feel, Trevor?
Oh, Ragnarok is 10 times better.
Jaren, what about you?
Yeah, I agree. I don't actually like the Thor movie that much.
Yeah, it's middle of the road to bottom tier for me.
Yeah.
Nick Talks Flick says, thanks for the love, guys. Really appreciate you. Can't wait to collab soon. Yeah, I'm glad we got to do that. I'm glad I got to hop on a live stream. And live stream in the future, man. I'll be in touch with you. I have your number now, so I can text you.
As do I.
Yeah. Black Widow versus Hawkeye. Who would win?
Black Widow all day.
Black Widow technically won an Endgame.
Black Widow. Black Widow.
That's so twisted, though. She won by dying.
Yeah.
That was probably the most impactful scene of the whole. Like, no matter how you feel about Hawkeye, their relationship is something you can't deny. That was some of the best chemistry of all the MCU. And when she says, like, let me go, and he's like, Jeremy Renner's crying. Jeremy Renner's a great actor. I'm not going to say he's not.
He is a great actor.
He's a great actor. I just don't like him as Hawkeye.
I don't mind him as Hawkeye, honestly. And I know she's not watching, but if she was, she would just obliterate me. Hawkeye was always one of my underrated favorites. But like that and God, when he came back, he's like crying and all this stuff. He's like upset. God,
I'd say I liked him the most within Endgame. I think that's the most I've ever seen from his character. Otherwise, I think he's pretty bland.
I like in Age of Ultron how we got to see a little insight of his life a bit. And he's talking about Scarlet Witch, like, look, there's aliens, there's robots, and I got a bow of freaking arrow. Like, it doesn't make any sense. But if you go out there, you fight with us, you're an Avenger. That's a great scene to me.
Yeah, it is. Hawkeye's like prominent in Age of Ultron for sure.
Yeah.
Stranger Boy 101. Did you ever eat dinosaur chicken nuggets? Who hasn't? Of course I did. We all did, right?
Yeah.
They tasted way better. Way better.
Did.
Elite.
They really did.
Did they really, though? I'm not sure. I always thought that, too.
No, they don't. But as a kid, you're like, dinosaur chicken nuggets is the best. Tastes way better, dude.
Oh man, Nightwing versus Winter Soldier. Who would win? I'd say Nightwing, based on like the Lego Batman games I've played. He's like a version of Robin and Batman, kind of. So I'd go with a Nightwing
movie.
But Winter Soldier's really, I don't know. It'd be a really good fight, probably.
Yeah. Cam's coming for you if she rewatches this.
Cam's coming for me, yeah. Let's see. Do you watch Mr. Beast? I've never heard of that.
Mr. Beast, he has 40 million subscribers on YouTube.
Dude, you've never heard of him? He's like the hottest guy on YouTube.
He's the most
Never heard of him.
right now. Maybe not by a subscriber. Every video he posts goes #1 on trending.
Okay,
I've
he
never
does
heard
these
of Mr.
things
Beast.
like where he opens his own bank and just gives people money just because, or like he opens his own car dealership and
Yes,
gives
free
away
cars.
cars. Like he's all about giving
Whoa.
back, and he gets these sponsorships to where he just gets like buttloads of money. And he also pays all of his best friends. Like they work for him, but they're still his best friends.
Yeah.
The dude is such a good guy. I love his content.
Yeah, if people who don't like him like are just haters, and like I got a notification today, or like I saw a video suggested. It was 1K subs, Mr. Beast, 6 years ago. He used to be like a gamer when he first started. He had 1,000 subs 6 years ago. Now he has 40 million. He just recently bought an island, did Survivor games on it, and gave it to a friend.
Do you remember when he did that one stream? It was
Crazy.
like saying Logan Paul 100, or what was
Yeah,
it, like 1,000 times or something? 10,000?
No, it was like 100,000 times. And then he said, like, listening to Jake Paul's new song, whatever song it was.
It's
for
every day, bro.
Yeah, it's every day, bro. For 25.
Yeah.
He does these insane challenges, and dude, he's no lie, he could be like the next like David Dobrik, and him could be like the next Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon. Probably will be on.
Yeah.
Like
That'd
late
be
night
really
wild.
cool, actually.
would be so dope.
Oh my gosh. His real name's Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy, exactly. He's a Jimmy already. Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, he's there.
Yeah,
But, like,
yeah.
Mr. Beast. Sorry, love him.
You're fine, dude. Nick Talks Flicks says, I was talking to Nate last night about our live stream and about how he wanted to meet you in a collab, and we should all do a live stream sometime. I can't read right now. I'm getting tired, and it would be sick. Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. We will be in touch for sure. Certain says Spider-Man 3 greater than Into the Spider-Verse. Got to head out, so I thought I'd leave you with one of my hottest takes. Take care. Yeah, that's a hot take. I think that's a very hot take on the
I don't
film
think
community.
when we ranked them, that's like different opinion because like when we ranked him on his channel, the live stream, him, AJ, and I, Spider-Verse was above Spider-Man 3, if I'm not mistaken.
He's in a mood right now about
He's in
Spider-Man.
a hot take mood.
Because he's been like fighting with all these people on Twitter the past couple days, like hardcore. So I think a lot of his opinions have changed, either that or he's like just trying to be extra, like I don't know, like divisive with his stuff.
A little bit.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Keep doing what you're doing, though, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love you, sir. You're a homie.
Yeah. Number one superhero fan. Bye, boys. Had an amazing time as always. Please, in the future, do a house tour. Bye. Maybe not, but thank you. Thank you. Thank you for sticking around, though. I appreciate it.
That's hilarious.
I'm just not a big house tour guy, you know? I don't know if
I've
I
had
have a
that
nice
question
enough
before
house.
too, and I think it's kind of I don't know. I feel uncomfortable when people ask me that. Why do you want to see
Yeah.
my bathroom?
Yeah.
So this is my toilet. Yeah, I don't know.
Magic happens.
The legally blind critic. Thoughts on Family Feud.
I
We
love
lost Jaren.
Steve Harvey's
Family
the
Feud.
best.
I watch that with my grandpa frequently. It's very, very funny.
Yeah.
And he makes the show, and then the idiot people that are on there make it funny too.
What is Family Feud?
It's like the Family's
I'm kidding.
Feud. And
No, I'm
Nerdy Films.
Game show, you heard of it, bro?
Family Guy or The Simpsons? Family Guy is funnier to me, but I haven't seen much of The Simpsons.
I don't like either.
I don't like.
I don't
either.
watch either avidly. No, I see episodes of both here and there, but I've never like sat down and binged either. Quick Flick says thanks for the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Nerdy Film says awesome stream. Hope we can collab soon. Stranger Boy 101 says favorite donut. I have to go with I don't know. There's some good ones. Dunkin' has like a double chocolate donut. It's like a cake donut with some chocolate on top. But Krispy Kreme has a blueberry donut and a sour cream. They're both cake donuts. Oh, those are so good. And pumpkin spice from there, like also the cake donut. Big cake donuts a person. So I'll go with that. Trevor, what about you?
Krispy Kreme, if you get like a big glazed one stuffed with whipped cream. Oh my god, dude.
Ooh.
You mean like it's like the solid one? It's like a solid donut, and then like inside it's got.
whipped cream. It's like
I'm
stuffed
get-
getting
like vanilla
obese
cream?
just
I love
thinking
that.
about it.
Oh
Yeah.
my god! Like I don't like jelly donuts, but like that's like the
Mm-mm.
stuffed jelly ones, but stuffed whipped cream, dude. Oh my god,
So
good.
they have a cookies and cream one like that. It's so good, dude.
Yes, dude. Oh, it's so good.
What about
Jaren,
you, Jaren?
Gotta get on that, dude.
Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. My favorite donut, like in general, is blueberry donut. I love the ones at Krispy Kreme, but then also the the Long Johns, like those rectangular donuts with chocolate on top and cream in the middle. I
Yeah.
love those. Yeah.
Ooh, those are so
Dude, QT donuts are pretty good. QT
Oh,
donuts.
and Bear Claws.
Bear
Oh,
claws,
you can't
yeah.
go on the bear claw, dude. Or just a
Yeah.
regular old maple bar, like a fresh maple bar.
Yeah, those are
Or
good
like,
too.
you get a maple bar, you microwave it for about 10 seconds, get it real nice and warm.
Is
Oh,
that just like a donut with the maple on top?
it's like a
Maple
long,
bar?
those long donuts, a long bar donut.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll take a few more here and then we'll wrap this thing up because we've been here for a while. What time is it for you guys? It's 10:45 p.m. where I am. Yeah.
Showtime. 10:45. Yeah.
7:44.
Legally Blind Critic says, "Take the hat off, Jaren." Sorry if it sounded weird. Don't do it, man. Don't succumb.
It's okay. It did sound weird, but you're okay.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Alright.
No, I'm not taking my hat off. It's my brand, man. I can't
Yeah.
go against my brand. Oh,
No.
if you want to see me without a hat, Certain posted something on his story on Instagram that he found this video on his recommended to me like 6 months ago, and I didn't have a hat on. So if you want to see it, there you go.
I saw that video. You were like, you weren't at your normal spot. Were you in your kitchen?
Yeah, I was in my kitchen. I was reading bad letterbox reviews.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I remember that. Yeah, you had no hat on. I was like, you look completely different. Like if I met you in like real life and you didn't have a hat on, you'd be like, Trevor, what's up? I'd be like, okay, hey man,
Yep.
keep walking.
Yeah.
I have no idea who you were.
When you go to school, do you wear a hat or not?
Yeah,
You do? You're allowed to?
Everywhere.
Sometimes I know
Yep.
they're strict about it. Okay.
I am everywhere I go.
Cool. And the last question from Nat Santana, going to watch Tenet? Yep. Monday, August 31st, I'll be seeing Tenet. What about you, Trevor?
I don't know. My drive-ins don't put showtimes for new movies till Tuesday before the weekend. So right now I only got New Mutants. I'm looking forward to that. I'm hoping Tenet is at my drive-ins next weekend.
Jaren?
I'm seeing it Monday, August 31st at 7 o'clock.
I'm seeing it at 5 p.m., so I'll be done before you, which is crazy.
Oh, I
But,
have work
yeah.
still. I have to go straight from work
yeah.
to the theater.
I'm jealous of you both.
Well,
it's okay.
I
We'll
think-
tell you all about it. You won't even
Please.
have to see the movie. We'll just tell you all the details. It'll be great.
Perfect.
Well, I think that's going to do it for this live Q&A. Thank you to anyone who stuck around to the end. Stranger Boy, I see the support. Really do appreciate it.
Yeah,
And if you're watching this on the replay, thank you so much. Definitely consider hitting the like button and stay tuned for another live stream. But before we get out of here, I'm going to let the guests plug themselves. I'll start with you, Jaren. The floor is yours. What do you have coming up? Where can the people find you?
All right, yeah, so I just recently posted a video ranking all the DC fandom trailers, so you can go check that out. I also posted an early review for a film coming to Amazon Prime this Friday called Get Duped. I don't know if many people have heard about it, but it's a cool little film, so I checked that out as well. And then I've got some pretty fun original stuff coming out. I don't want to spoil it. I want it to be pretty fresh when it is released. Then also tomorrow you can expect a review for New Mutants. And then Monday I will be reviewing Tenet. And I'm also continuing my MCU rewatch along. So I'll be reviewing all the films as I see them.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to that content. And Trevor, where can people find you? What do you got coming out? All that good stuff.
You can find me over on Film Geeks YouTube channel. You can do a podcast with Chris from Film Stocks called the Film Saga Podcast. Do episodes every Monday. Hopefully, I can have a New Mutants review out tomorrow night, and then Netflix stuff this Friday and this whole weekend, and along with a couple random rankings and a couple new projects I'm working on. So looking forward to all of it, man.
Yeah, and thank you both for joining. As Trevor said, we do have a podcast, the Film Saga Podcast. We have an Instagram at the Film Saga Podcast. We post polls there, interact with people for the Moxker segment. A lot of fun. As for this channel, Film Stocked, I am seeing New Mutants tomorrow. I plan to have a review out tomorrow night. Perhaps a spoiler review with Trevor, actually, on my channel this weekend. Top 10 MCU scores coming this weekend as well. And then another episode of the podcast and just future stuff, Tenet review, all that good stuff. But thank you all for sticking around. Had a lot of fun with this stream. And we'll probably be back next week, so stay tuned. And yeah, thank you all. Until next time.